paranoid, DJs destroy. Guess I came back.
Trying to come up off my thing, and I never do that shit to you cause it's like, yeah. Dude, you just got locked up, man, free boy out of the chain. And I love that nigga, that day he'll catch me a break. Nigga, bitch, cheating on you, talk about bitch, better not do that shit, I'ma lose my shit. My nigga got a stick, I ain't even gonna say he gon' do that shit. He gon' shoot that bitch, big ass FM, but it's there, go through all that shit. Got a lot of shit, I've been through but it's like 10 times, I don't do all that shit. And it's crazy how nigga came up cause I called it. Big lock on my side, take precautions. Filling my cup up with mud cause I'm ballin'. It's so crazy how I made it, I caught it. Remember when
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls across the world, the KD family need to come in right now. They told me that Kevin Durant was the best player in the world. They told me that Kevin Durant was the best scorer in the world. Mr. Ashman, Mello Wiley, and all you niggas sat there and told me that Kevin Durant was the alpha. He was the omega. They told me it was going to be over once Kevin Durant goes to the Phoenix Suns. And your boy Mookie Jones tried to tell you that KD is not him. Kevin Durant sat there and quit his way out of Brooklyn. Kevin Durant, right? Sat there and begged Sean Mark that he want three-point shooting, floor spacing, wing defender. And he got it. And he still quit his way out of Brooklyn to go join the Phoenix Suns team. A team that had Devin Booker, a perennial star. A team that had a floor general and Chris Paul. A team that had an all-star perennial talent and DeAndre Ayton. He joined that team to take the load off of him because he felt like he needed all that load in Brooklyn to go play with the Phoenix Suns, and this nigga still underperformed. This man still choked. This man still, against a Denver Nuggets defense who's been mediocre, still couldn't hit an open shot. When are you KD fanboys? It's going to come to the conclusion that your man Kevin Durant is regressing as a basketball player. I tried to tell you. Your boy Mookie Jones is crying tears of joy. The tears is off the niggas that I proved y'all niggas wrong. I proved y'all niggas that I know the game. And then I tried to tell you that this man Kevin Durant is not built like that. Nigga, you could have stayed your ass in Brooklyn. They sat there and told me that Kevin Durant was the alpha. He was the omega. You can put him on planet Jupiter and that nigga still get you 40. A damn nigga against a mediocre Denver Nuggets defense You still underperformed. You still was a brick machine. You still was playing one-on-one. Your load was still lesser by other star players on that team as well. And KD still underperformed. Top 15 who? Top 20 who? Top 5 player in the league who? Don't you ever in your life mention Kevin Durant in the same breath as Embiid, Giannis, Jokic, right? Steph Curry, the Kawhi Leonard, because KD is not him. He is not nowhere near better than those guys as a basketball player. He's just a scorer. He's a so-called one of the most efficient scorers in the league. The niggas don't talk about Kevin Durant playoff dropping in the postseason. And then when those playoff droppings is exposed, Kevin Durant does not impact every facet of the game consistently at a great level. You KD fanboys are down bad. I'm speaking to all you niggas that sat here and said that the Suns were going to beat the Denver Nuggets, and I told you that the Denver Nuggets were going to beat this team in damn near 5 or 6 games. But you didn't listen. And bring your ass. Mr. Assman, bring your ass. Because your boy Mookie Jones is right again about Kevin Durant. Make sure you smash that goddamn like button. If Mookie Jones is cooking in the goddamn wire, make sure you goddamn smash the goddamn like button. Ladies and gentlemen, it is over for your man's Kevin Durant. His legacy is ruined. He's never been a number one. What KD needs to do is to continue to understand that you are not a number one, understand that you're regressing as a basketball player, and be a number two. Because Kevin Durant as a number one ain't getting you nowhere. And outside of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Golden State Warriors, what has Kevin Durant done? Nothing. So when are you KD fanboys is going to understand? When are you niggas going to come to the realization that your man is not like that? When are you going to come into the realization that your man don't deserve to be in a conversation that he's supposed to be being put in? Because I'm just going to continue to cook him. He left Brooklyn. He quit on Brooklyn. But he was in the same situation as Brooklyn with the Phoenix Suns. They told me it was over. They told me that Kevin Durant is this great where he can elevate the Phoenix Suns to a championship. And I tried to tell y'all, bro. If it wasn't for Kawhi Leonard getting hurt, Kevin Durant would have been another first-round exit. He would have. He does not have that impact where he can sit there and elevate his team in different aspects to win. Overrated score. His shit just don't translate to the goddamn playoff. He is not a playoff riser. His playoff translation is questionable. The only thing that you niggas harp about Kevin Durant is him being 6'7" and him can handle the rock like a point guard. But his handle is suspect. His defense is a positive, but it's mid. His playmaking is inconsistent, sometimes inadequate against physical defense as well, right? When people close the gap and be physical with Kevin Durant, he is inadequate in scoring. And that's what the main reason why people put Kevin Durant as his best player in the world. He will always be known as a rush runner. His legacy was always going to be tied with Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Kevin Durant, you hopping team to team, and you're still not getting it done, nigga. You failed in Oklahoma City. You run those 2 easy rings, the greatest sports mixing of all time is Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. and you were getting played one-on-one there. You left there, you go play with Brooklyn, with Kyrie, right? In the Brooklyn Nets, they responded to all your demands. You failed there, didn't even get to a conference final. Then you went to the Phoenix Suns. Niggas sworn that they was gonna win it all. And their second round exit that got put in 6 games, and he got carried by D-Book. Ladies and gentlemen, don't you ever. Kevin Durant is not no top 7 player. He's not no top 8 player. Maybe he's not even a top 10 player. He's done. His physical physique is regressing. As a basketball player, he's done. Don't you ever in your motherfucking life put Kevin Durant in those conversations. Your boy Mookie Jones is done cooking. I'm done cooking. I'm done cooking, ladies and gentlemen. I did my work. I'm done cooking Kevin Durant. For you bitch ass niggas that put the high expectations on those Phoenix Suns to win the championship, you're wrong. Mr. Assman, you're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. Assman. You're wrong. Ken, you're wrong. All you niggas are wrong. And your boy Mookie Jones is right. Moment of silence for Kevin Durant, ladies and gentlemen. Moment of silence. Where the hell is Seaweed Bed-Stuy? Where the hell is Mr. Maz? Where the hell is Kenny? Where is all you niggas at? Where is you KD fanboys at? Check in right now. Essa Film, check in right now. You told me that D-Book is that nigga. You told me that the Suns are going to the finals. You're wrong, my brother. You got a guy in Kevin Durant who's your second leading option who left the Brooklyn Nets to get a lesser load, and the nigga still laid an egg. Kevin Durant is a number 2. He will never be a number 1. And at the end of the day, his legacy will forever be enthroned. What up, nigga? What up? What you listen to Young Boy for, bro? It's not that time to be fucking emotional right now. It's time to cook KD and cook your Phoenix Suns. How well you been a front running ass nigga.
Hey man, you heard that new Young Boy?
Nigga, fuck that shit, nigga. Did you heard KD choking? Did you heard your Phoenix Suns that you sat there and said that they was gonna go to the NBA Finals? What about that? That's for them.
Boo. Chill out, boo. I'm already fucked up. Come on, bro. You know I fucked up about this shit, boo. I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, let it truth, man. Let it out, man.
We're gonna start off with Book. Book, you let me down, bro. Like, I understand, my nigga, you been dropping 40 balls, 30s. You've been the most consistent player on the team. You've been actually efficient most of these games, unlike the 7-foot Grim Reaper. But 12 points. Closeout game. Cameron Payne got 30 points. I don't know what to say, really, bro. I ain't finna be on this long. You feel me? I'm finna take my ass to sleep. I can't handle this shit, move. See, you laughing, bitch, but then we put y'all out 2 times, bitch.
Bitch, Kawhi was hurt. You lucky Kawhi was hurt, bitch. You would be a first round exit, motherfucker. Bitch.
I'm not here to argue.
Hold on. Bitch, you lucky that Kawhi was motherfucking hurt in the first round. Bitch, you niggas would have been first round exits. Let's be real. And like I said, how come the D-Book era with Chris Paul and they added another guy that was supposed to be a top 5 player, which he's not, motherfucker, and KD, this team not once has beaten a fully healthy team. In the Devin Booker era, they have never beat a fully healthy team. They played a fully healthy team in the different nuggets. Their ass got put out in 6. And Kevin Durant played terrible, nigga. Played terrible throughout the whole
Bro,
entire series.
he was inconsistent the whole playoffs.
Get out of here, nigga.
He wasn't no
I got
50.
one
He
question.
wasn't no
Get
hold on,
out of here, man.
Ken. He wasn't no. He made a record this year for best field goal percentage from the mid range. When was that? When was this playoffs? What? How Michael Porter Jr. just out of the Sun
Hey,
two
bro,
games in a
Katie,
row?
I ain't gonna lie. Katie's, he's not a playoff
What
riser,
about? Hold
bro.
on. What
He's
about
How?
not a
when
playoff
hold
riser,
on,
bro.
What about when David Booker was dropping 47 and 40 and 38 and KD was having 25 like 25, 23 on inconsistent not fit. He was carrying the load. Why you feel me? Like what's up, my nigga? You couldn't do a game 6, my nigga. You can't
What
get
did
us 30.
Katie? What did D Book do in an elimination game tonight? He was a complete
And
no show. He was a complete no show and got DM game 5 and
he
12.
did. I
Right?
said
So
it. I
hold that
said it.
nigga accountable, nigga.
He
I
was
don't
not.
give
He
a
wasn't.
fucking.
Nah, he wasn't on
Hold
no
on,
show
nigga.
in
But
game
we're not
5.
gonna do this shit. We're not gonna come in here and
All
make
right,
fucking excuses.
Well, look, this is what I'm finna
No
say.
nigga played bad. You picked the Phoenix Suns to fucking win.
This is
I
what I'm
tried
finna
to
say.
tell your
This is what I'm
block
finna say.
headed ass that you didn't know shit about basketball, and I
All
told
right,
you that this
bitch.
nigga Kevin Durant
Bitch.
that you got on that goddamn team
Bitch,
is
it's
not
cool. We
that
still
guy,
sent
nigga.
y'all home 2 times, bitch. Look, bitch. Listen. It's cool, bro. Fuck A. Fuck CP3. Fuck that nigga Bull. Fuck the Suns. Fuck them for making that dumbass
Yo, I
trade.
got one
They trade
question.
around defense. You feel me?
For Mook,
Fuck it, bro.
What is
Fuck
it?
it.
why people don't keep the same? Like people hold KD to one standard, but they don't have everybody to that same standard.
Mm.
If
Huh?
KD lose, for me, for example, I'm a KD fan. He lost. I'm gonna say fair and square. He lost. There's no excuses. But if Steph Curry, he's losing to a 38-year-old. Let's say if he lose tomorrow,
Man,
nobody
I'm
gonna
out this
say
bitch.
shit.
Fuck you, niggas.
Hey, hold on. I got some super chats to read, but this is what I'm gonna say too. And yeah, leave, bitch, and don't check in again, nigga. You front running bitch. On all
Yeah, we
serious
done for
note,
you for
bro.
the season.
On an all serious note, bro. To be fair,
Let's
Katie
go.
is not him, bro. And when I mean Katie is not him, is that the questions that I have for Kevin Durant as a basketball player has been completely been exposed in this whole playoffs, and I already knew it,
How?
bro. I already sat there and said that this man Kevin Durant, as great as a scorer and as great as efficiency he is, if the efficiency is gone and the scoring is gone, what does Kevin Durant do to impact the game great and consistently? That which is a game changer, bro.
Rim
His
protection.
playmaking is very, very questionable,
Helps
right?
that
Yeah,
defense.
His passing is very, very questionable. He got about 2 great deliveries. On top of that, his defense is very, very mid, right? On top of that,
Come on, bro. You can't say it's bad.
shut up, bro. Hold on. On top of that, he does not impact the game in different facets that can result into winning or to make deep postseason runs as well, right? That can result in winning a championship as him being the leading guy. He does not have that impact, bro. Will y'all put Kevin Durant as this greatest scorer of all time and put him in the conversations with Kobe, put him in the conversations of Jordan, put him in the conversations with Shaq, put him in the conversations with Wilt as the greatest scorer? Because I think that's the only conversation or the only uh thing in Kevin Durant's game which elevate him to being this all-time upper echelon great player. We got to talk about Kevin Durant not being a playoff riser. His efficiency drops almost
But
every
isn't that everybody?
single year. That's not for everybody. That's not applicable to everybody,
No,
bro.
no, it's
That's
not.
not. It's not. What I'm saying is this is that when people put Kevin Durant in those conversations as the greatest scorer, people don't talk about how his efficiency drops almost every single postseason run outside of Golden State and that 1 year in Brooklyn where he was playing one-on-one because Mike Budenholzer failed to double to him as well, right? People don't talk about that. People don't talk about how his efficiency drops. His playmaking and passing is very, very inconsistent. On top of that, his defense is mid. On top of that, he gets when people closes the gap on him and play tighter defense, it exposes his weak ass handle because his left hand is not really, really that good, and he cannot score on physicality as well. We got to have a conversation with Kevin Durant. Shout out to Kim. He said Ken ain't got the KD jersey on today. Yeah, he's nowhere to be fucking found. Like Mr. Ass Man, nowhere to be fucking nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. These niggas are MIA. That's what I do to these niggas. I
Yo,
run these
Mook,
niggas off the
who
YouTube
do you
streets.
think is better, KD
I
or
run
Curry?
these niggas off the YouTube streets. Hold on, let me read this right quick. Shout out to XYZ123. He said King J was right. Devin Hooker is a front running hoe. When a team need him the most, he went MIA. And KD is K Don. K Dunn, he ain't got no legacy. Facts. No freaking legacy, my nigga. Where the fuck is Mr. Ass? Where the fuck is goddamn Mel O'Reilly? Where's all these niggas at? Because if y'all would have checked the stream on Rated R Sports Debates, when we produced a topic, when I made a topic talking about Jokic is finna blow this 2-0 lead, which I was wrong on that topic as well. Just clickbait, just get people in there. But you could have sworn what Tyson, you could have sworn what Ken, Miles, all these niggas was saying about Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. Like I said, bring your ass. You niggas is nowhere to be found. Let me read my other super chat, man. Shout out to the super chats in here, man. He said this proved that Devin Jenner isn't him. He's always disappears in big moments. First he gets cooked by Luka, now Jokic. Nah, it's more about Kevin Durant being a fucking fraud. A fraud. He's a fraud. This nigga left Brooklyn to go on a team that has the lesser of the low, and he still underperformed, and he still choked throughout the whole entirety of the goddamn playoffs, nigga. He is not no number one. He's the number two. This proves my point that outside of Golden State, what has Kevin Durant done? Nothing. Damn. Y'all made me, man, this supposed to be a funeral service. You got me cussing in this motherfucker, man. Who else in this bitch? Slick Rick. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Step on these niggas, man.
Man, Mookie, I should have listened to what you said, dog. I tried to give this nigga KD a chance, and look what the fuck he did, dog. He didn't step up in 2 games, dog. Matter of fact, game 3 he didn't do shit. You hear what I'm saying, dog? And I'm looking like, God damn, dog. You handpicked this team, dog. You got everything you wanted. And you about to let the Denver Nuggets go to the finals?
You're acting like the Nuggets are a bad
money off
team.
of FanDuel because this nigga don't want to show up?
Bro,
come on, man. This the playoffs.
Why are you saying the Denver Nuggets?
Hey, hold on. Shout out to XYZ123. He said KD scoring is overrated in the postseason. When teams like Boston, Denver, Memphis play physical defense, his efficiency drops off the cliff. You know what's so crazy? People made excuse talking about, oh, KD was playing elite defense. That's the reason why his efficiency dropped. The Denver Nuggets is not an elite defense. And Kevin Durant efficiency dropped by a wide margin compared to the regular season.
Man, this nigga KD top 100.
Don't you ever put him in the conversation of the best scorers of all time. He is not him. He is not that, bro. I really, if you sit there and tell me after these 2 postseason runs, or if you assess Kevin Durant as a basketball player, because we can just completely just ignore narratives and break down Kevin Durant's game, which I think Kevin Durant's game is regressing. Does not provide a lot of rim pressure. He has about 2 delivery on his passes, bro. He loves that one-handed skipper, and then he loves that one-hand bounce pass. His passing is very, very mid. On top of that, his playmaking is very, very questionable as well. His scoring in the postseason is very, very questionable, and his defense is very, very mid. So if you break down the aspects of Kevin Durant, and when he's not scoring and his efficiency drop, there's not other things Kevin Durant do great consistently in the postseason, which impact the team in a positive way. They could pick up the slack of what the team needed the most to make conducive postseason runs. Stop with this shit. Stop with this shit. He is not a top 5 player. It's disrespectful when you mention him in the same breath as Giannis. It's disrespectful when you mention him in the same breath as Curry, Jokic, Embiid, Luka, Kawhi, Anthony Davis when he's healthy as well. Is disrespectful because he's not those guys. He's not them.
Let me ask you a question. If Curry get walked down by 38 tomorrow, what are you gonna say?
You said what?
What?
If Curry lose to LeBron James tomorrow, what are you gonna say?
Not LeBron though, it's AD.
But Curry got 4 championships.
Why are you mentioning Curry? This don't have nothing
you just
to
said
do.
Curry's better.
He is better.
All right, so hold him to the same standard.
There's not a Steph Curry stream.
If Curry lose tomorrow against LeBron James, he still will be better than Kevin Durant, and it's not even close. What the fuck is wrong with you? Shout out to Dante. He said Ken tearing his KD poster down in his bedroom. Kevin Durant's legacy is further solidified as a complete failure. Facts. Average Joe, what the business is,
Yo,
This shit's some bullshit.
I've been waiting.
man.
Damn,
Man,
dog. Fucking Denver Nuggets in the
boy.
finals, dog.
I've been telling them, hey, Mookie, what have I been saying? All I wanted, what is he outside of Golden State? That's all I've been saying. You know what people, hey, you know what they're going to try and say? He's declining. He's not declining. This is who he's always been. This is what happens when Kevin Durant doesn't have the greatest spacing of all time. This is what happens when Devin Booker isn't shooting 80% and Kevin Durant has to, pick up the slack. Starts off 1 for 11 in an elimination game on your home court. Starts off 1 for 11, and then you saw what he tried to do when they're getting blown out. He tried to, let me get a couple buckets so my box score doesn't look too crazy. That shit. Hey.
So what did you want him to do then?
He exposed KD.
Hey,
He's going
to try to win the game.
Not shoot 0 for 5 in the start of the goddamn game and turn over the ball sessions, bro. That's what I want him to do.
Yo,
Matter of fact, play better throughout the whole entire postseason. Impact the game in different ways, especially if your efficiency drops and you're not scoring well. Impact the game in different facets of the goddamn game efficiently. If you're a great player, when people mention these stats about Kevin Durant, if you're a great player, you're going to automatically generate great stats. That's why Kevin Durant was originally in these conversations. But when we're looking at in the postseason, what does Kevin Durant do in the postseason pertaining throughout his whole totality of his career outside of Golden State? He's been a complete failure, bro. He has. And when Average Joe sit there and say that what has Kevin Durant done outside of Golden State, that is a very, very fair point. And we've seen Kevin Durant get super teams. We see him fail with at least 2-3 super teams, and this man still hasn't bought a ring.
Wait. You're saying
man,
this
that
was
nigga
a
bad
super
look,
team?
dog.
We still didn't see Kevin
This was
Durant
not
win
a
outside
super
of Golden
team.
State, bro. Stop it, bro.
Hold up, fellas. Look, I agree with y'all 100% in terms
Let me read my sutra. He said, if KD had to play defense that Kobe had to face consistently, he would never average 30, and he would be a career 40 to 45% field goal percentage.
Well, that's cap, because KD came in that slow pace era. He was still balling. So that's
hold on. That's not cap because when KD came into that era, what was Kevin Durant shooting? He was shooting damn near like 45% from the field.
Yeah, he's with Sonics, with Ray Allen. Yeah,
yes.
Them niggas.
Well,
yes.
guys,
he was shooting. Matter of fact, he came into the league shooting 43%, 28%. I mean, he's got better as years goes on, but he was shooting that range, bro. He's not lying.
KD brought that losing mentality to fucking Booker, dog. They could have kept.
Hold on, let me finish before
same shit would have happened.
Go ahead.
Same thing would have happened.
Go ahead,
look, man. Look, KD deserves all the criticism that he's getting right now, bro. But like, let's not act like prime KD is not one of the best players ever. It's
no.
Hold on.
All right, my bad. All right.
Can I continue, bro?
Yeah,
I'm listening to y'all. Look, all right. His legacy though has taken a hit. Like he's dropped from the tiers that people had him at with LeBron and all that. Now he's at a table with guys like Paul Pierce now. Like KD's legacy has been dropping because of his choices. It's his fault. See, if he just stayed at OKC or just went anywhere else and then do the weakest move for any star in sports history, we could cut the man some slack. But we can't because of his own choices, bro. Like you're trying to stack the deck, telling teams to fire the coach and all this, and you not coming through, bro. And now you're 34 years old, bro. Declining, losing that first step quickness. Can't finish at the rim at a high level. So if your shot's not falling, yeah, exactly. So if KD's shot not falling, like you said,
if he play more physical, he cannot really consistently score.
Yeah.
On top of that, his defense is very, very mid. It's good, but when people put him and sit there and say he's an all elite defender, which I heard,
no, he's average at best. Average at best.
On top of that, bro,
help side is
like when we talk about Kevin Durant, what I'm saying about Kevin Durant on breaking down his game, it does not apply on what he was in his prime. I think in his prime he was a much better basketball player.
Yeah, exactly.
We're talking about right now.
Yeah, right
when
now.
We assess Kevin Durant, bro, for over the last 4 or 5 years. He's not that basketball player, which I think he is. He's not him. He's not bro. He's not that elite tier basketball player no more, bro. He's not.
So y'all agree
All right,
that like
Mookie,
he's
I
at
got
the
a
table
question,
with
He's
guys
not
like
top
Paul
5.
Pierce?
No, Kevin Durant is not top 5.
Hey, Mookie, I got a question for
He
you.
shouldn't be in
All
those conversations.
What do you consider
No, I'm
Kevin
talking
Durant's
about Paul
prime?
Pierce.
What do you consider Kevin Durant's prime? Because I have an interesting question.
Those Oklahoma City
OKC,
years.
bro,
So when he was blowing 3-1 leads.
Come on, bro. That's one season, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just-
one
I'm just-
season, bro.
Okay, no,
Bro,
he's
you act
still
like
great.
he wasn't winning
Not-
scoring championships and MVPs as a youngin' fool.
You know, he was
running
but-
through the
no,
West,
here's my
Spurs,
issue.
Kobe, and
Hey,
Hey, hold on, bro.
Dallas.
We got over 480
Come on,
people
bro.
here. Make sure y'all smash.
There's a
Hold
lot
on,
of people that said
hold
he was
on.
the highest scorer.
We got a lot of people here. We got 483 people here. Smash the like button. I know everybody joining the Kevin Durant funeral right now, but smash the like button, man.
A lot of people said he was the greatest scorer. A lot of people said he's the most.
It was
efficient scorer.
valid. It was a valid opinion.
Yeah, those are valid.
No,
All right, no, hold on.
At that time.
You telling me at that time he was the greatest scorer, but when it came time to get the buckets to go to the finals and win a
I
championship,
didn't think he
couldn't
was
get
the
it done.
greatest scorer. I'm just saying it was
But
a
that's what
valid
they were saying.
opinion. Okay, it's a valid opinion.
It's
I
not.
didn't agree with it, but that don't mean that opinion is not
Hey,
valid.
can we agree that it's fraudulent? Because the only time we ever saw this is when he had the greatest spacing of all time.
Yep.
He was winning scoring titles with Andre
Yeah,
Roberson, bro.
exactly.
Stop
He
it.
had no
Stop it.
spacing
Stop
on
it.
that
Allen Iverson was
OKC
winning
team.
scoring titles too. I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
Westbrook and
They said he was the
Roberson.
greatest scorer.
To this
Stop
guy,
They were
right
putting
here,
him ahead of Kobe. They were putting him ahead of
I'm
Jordan.
not responding to your.
He had no space.
I'm not responding to your comment unless you send a super chat or something like that. So I'm gonna answer this one time. He said, "Mookie, who are your top 5 right now? You can't name 5 people you taking over Kevin Durant. It's so easy. Giannis, Curry, Embiid, Jokic,
Giannis.
Yes, Giannis.
Dude, who
Giannis
just
way better
choked?
basketball player.
Giannis the same
Let
Giannis that got
Brooke
walked
finish
out.
the
Giannis lost to an 8 seed.
I would even take Kawhi. I'm damn sure taking Kawhi when healthy. He's not even fucking close. I'm damn sure taking what's that other nigga name? I forgot I'm missing somebody else. Anthony Davis. When Anthony Davis healthy, he's better than Kevin Durant.
I'm
When
taking
Anthony
Davis
Davis
too. I don't care.
Anthony Davis is better than Kevin Durant.
Hold on.
Better.
Hold on. You talking about this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Giannis
Luka.
that got
Luka. I'm
walked
damn
down
sure
by
taking
Jimmy
Luka.
Butler.
Yeah.
That wasn't even an All-Star this year.
You said what?
No, but that All-Star shit don't matter. You know.
Bro, first of all, you
Like,
keep
we
talking
all know
about a
Jimmy
series where
Butler's an
Giannis
all-star
wasn't 100%
player, bro.
healthy. He missed 2 games.
No, I want to hear
Giannis
that.
choked. No,
because he was up
Giannis
17.
choked.
He was
No.
up 17 in both
I know.
games.
Hey, Giannis
Up
choked.
17 points both games.
You're right. Hey, Giannis choked. At the same time, if Giannis was out here just team hopping, I bet you he'd have a better performance than this motherfucker.
You're not talking
right
about
here.
team hopping. You talking
Yeah,
about
I don't
performance.
No, this man team.
Make free throws, Giannis. Get your
Bruh,
bag
hey,
up. I don't
Kevin
believe
Durant.
in Giannis.
So
y'all.
you wanted
I'm
him to
sorry.
just stay
That's
in
what I be
Brooklyn?
talking about.
It's
Y'all
so
don't hold
crazy
people to
how-
the same
You wanted him to
standard.
It's
just
so
stay
crazy
there.
how y'all niggas is still defending this nigga Kevin Durant. Like he's not him, bro. Like he's not.
He's not.
He's
not-
not.
he's
He's
Hey,
not.
Mook. Hey,
He's
Mook.
not
Come on,
great.
bro. Like
He's
the
not.
guy's still an all-time
He's not.
great.
He's not great. He's not
Come
that
on
great.
now.
What y'all said. I believe that those conversations that y'all put Kevin Durant in those tiers as one of the greatest scorer. This is why he's not a better scorer than Kobe. He would never
Okay.
be a better scorer than MJ. He shouldn't be in those
Facts.
conversations with scorers, Shaq, Wilt, etc. The
Shaq.
elite scorers as well, bro. He's not that guy, bro. Those playoff droppings
Right.
every single year is very, very concerning. And we've seen Kevin Durant with the greatest floor spacing. Even when they gave him adequate help in Brooklyn, they gave him the wing defenders, they gave him the 3-point shooters. He had another elite scorer by his side as well, and he's still not able to get that shit done.
The
He
17.
left
Hold
Brooklyn.
on. What year?
I'm like, bro. I'm like, hold on,
What
bro.
year
Hold on,
did
bro.
they
Hold
get
on, bro.
the
Hold on,
wings?
bro. Hold on, bro. I'm like, bro. This nigga, these KD fanboys is complaining about debt and complaining that they ain't got no bench and all that other shit, bro.
That's KD fault.
But y'all was the same niggas that picked the Phoenix Suns to beat the Denver Nuggets. Y'all was the same niggas that were doing it.
Well, we didn't.
But
we didn't
now,
know Chris Paul was gonna get hurt.
since your man's Kevin Durant didn't play well, and he played like complete garbage and shit, right? Now y'all want to switch the fucking narrative about he didn't have nobody. You can't have your cake and eat it too, my big brother. You
Yeah,
can't
ain't no
do that.
excuse, bro.
You
All
can't
that-
do that.
Well, you still
It's
got to
no
factor
excuse.
in the injury.
This man, Kevin Durant.
There was still some injury.
This man, hold on.
You don't want to
Brent,
factor in
hold on,
injuries with
Brent.
Giannis. He was
This
actually
man,
hurt.
Kevin
But
Durant.
he had his whole team though.
This man, Kevin
first
Durant.
teams.
Hold on. This man, Kevin Durant, still can't get it done. He had a deep
sir.
enough team in Brooklyn, and he fucking left.
That's
He
fair.
left, nigga.
Because Kyrie requested the
He
trade.
left.
Nah, bro. It's no excuse.
What are you,
because Kyrie,
what are you
bro.
talking about right now? Kyrie
Hold
left.
on, hold on. Even
Kyrie
talking about?
left.
hold
So
on.
why would he stay
Even
there
when-
if
hold on,
Kyrie
hold on.
left,
Even
bro?
when
That shit
Kyrie
makes
Irving
no
left,
sense.
he still had a deep enough team with the wings, the 3-point shooting, and everything.
But that
Kevin
team was
Durant,
not doing
Kevin
nothing. What are
Durant
you talking
is
about?
just not
what
that guy,
wins,
bro. He's
He's
not
just not that guy.
bro.
He's just not who y'all
Another
thought he
lie.
was. He never was.
Lie.
It's not a lie.
I
I don't know what y'all defending.
Don't forget, like
these
in that
players.
trade, bro, like he got back then with the end Dorian Finney-Smith, bro. Like he had enough, bro. KD could have held it down at Brooklyn and did his thing and be a man and own up to it, bro. But nah, he had to go.
No, he ain't gonna do that.
Ain't no excuse for KD, bro. Ain't no excuses for that man. And I rock with KD, man.
There's no excuses.
Ain't
Nobody
no
giving him
excuses for him,
excuses.
bro.
And my thing is, yo,
they
how
got
do you not even show up?
This man didn't show up against a team that was mediocre defensively, bro.
Whoa,
he couldn't
whoa,
score on
that's a
KD,
lie.
KCP.
That's a lie.
The Denver Nuggets is not even the top.
The Nuggets they're the number one ranked defense in the playoffs right now.
They don't have nothing to do with. Oh, that's in the playoffs. Playoffs.
Small sample size.
Small sample size.
Okay, so
I'm thinking about the whole totality of their defense in the regular season. The Nuggets was not even a top 15 defense, or they was ranked 15 at best. That's median. That's middle in the pack, my nigga. And he still couldn't bucket score.
You know what I could understand? I could understand, you know what, it's a close game in the third quarter. Somehow Denver goes on the run. But how to start the game, you didn't come to play. That's crazy. You didn't even show up.
Hey, it's sad.
Yep.
The highest
show up.
Yeah, but this is a closeout game, bro. This is a closeout game.
Hey, closeout game at home. At home. Closeout game at home.
At home. This gave me flashbacks of what Luka did to their ass, bro.
That's facts.
In a closeout.
This gave me flashback with the Celtics did that nigga KD last year.
Damn, bro. Y'all niggas is down bad. You know, who else in here? Young African.
Wagwan.
One.
Hey man, shout out to Mookie, man. Hey, all-time great opening monologue, man. You was cooking, man. You was cooking. Hey, that's why you was, as good as you are, man, at what you do, man. So shout out to you, man. But look, man, I watched this game, man, and Kevin Durant needs to be held accountable. You know, we got guys, I don't even know who the man with the KD picture talking about injuries and all these excuses. Ain't no excuses for what this man just did. Starts the game 2 of 11, right? You know what great players do? You know what all-time great players in their generation do, bro? When your team ain't got it, you put them on your back and you get it done, bro. And at the very least, you go and you do the clip and you get it and you actually go down, fight it. He didn't do that, bro. He didn't play no defense out here. Elevate his team. No, his playmaking has been suspect for a while now. He didn't get to his spots and score. Right? He was being passing to Landry Shaman and shit when he gets soft put out here, not attacking, not getting to his spots, not taking it to the rim, bro. This man is exposed. I got questions, bro. Like, is he even top 5 best player of this generation? Don't worry about all-time great. Is he even a top 5 player? I got LeBron.
Now
I got Giannis. I got Kawhi. Right?
Bro, stop saying Giannis.
You think
can y'all let him talk? Y'all let him talk.
Generation?
Can y'all let y'all Africa talk, bro?
You getting mad?
You're getting emotional.
Is he even top 5 of this generation? Because I got LeBron, I got Curry, I got Giannis, I got Kawhi over him, and he's on. You know what tier he's on? He's on the tiers with the James Hardens of this era, with the Russell Westbrooks of this era, right? That's the tier. Wait, hey, what's up with this man's microphone? He crying up in this. Yo, your mic choking like KD today, bro. Stop it. Look. I really got, when we talk about KD, we got to really understand the tier that he's on, because we always put him as an all-time great. We always put him on the level of the Kobe's, the Currys, the LeBrons, even the Kawhis that elevate their game, that actually take their team further than what they do. You're meant to overachieve when you're a star, right? You're meant to take your team further than what they were expecting. This man has done nothing but do what was expected in the Warriors and fall short every other year that he was expected to do something out here, bro. So when we talk about let's really analyze and understand what he been doing out here, right? This man is a great scorer, right? But at the end of the day, what happens when you come up against the Denver Nuggets, right? No elite defense. They ain't no elite defense. Aaron Gordon ain't no Scottie Pippen, right? They got KCP out here. They got no one to really check you like that. And you can't get your spots and you can't score, bro. You can't carry your team. Devin Booker been trying to get it done for your whole series. He was cooking all-time great heater. And at the end of the day, Devin Booker has 2 off games, and you can't even get 1 game against the Denver Chicken Nuggets out here that don't play defense. You know what great players do, Mookie? They drop 50 like Jokic did, and even if you lose, put your team on your back and give them a chance to win. Give them a chance. This man blowed out at halftime, down 30, man. What? What?
Nigga Africa cooking.
And niggas really still trying to talk about KDs, this and that, bro. He's still 34 years old, right? He went to the Suns. Everybody expected him to win a championship. Everybody was talking about championship seasons here, right? Everyone's talking about finally he got some help. Finally, he's out of Brooklyn. Ben Simmons can't hold him back no more. It was Kyrie's fault. And what's the excuse now? What's the excuse now? What they saying? What they saying? I want to hear it, bro. What they say? What the man with the what's the excuse today, bro? What?
Chris Paul hurt.
Sprained
That's
his
what
knee
they're
a
saying.
couple months ago. What? He sprained his knee a couple months ago. He didn't have adequate floor spacing. What? Huh? No depth on the roster. What? At the end of the day, bro, it ain't even just about that he lost, bro. It's the way you lost, bro. And the way you lost, bro, was an exposing of your whole game and legacy, bro. Because at the end of the day, this man has always had all-time great health. He's had Hall of Fame teammates every team he's been on. And man's only got 2 stacked squad championships riding the coattails of Curry, Clay, and Draymond Green, bro. If he doesn't have an elite defense, if he doesn't have everything all nice and pretty, sunny day, sun shining, his kicks are looking tight, everything working well with his ashy bald ass. The only thing that was falling today was the bald ass spot on his head, bro. That hair be falling out. His jumper is not falling, bro. This shit is sad, bro. That's all I want.
Woo! Man, that nigga was crazy.
Damn.
Damn.
How you feel about that,
Grant, you had any response to what he was saying, Grant?
Yes, bro. So first of all, why are we acting like the Nuggets aren't a good team? You guys are acting like they're the 8th seed or some shit. Like they're the number one team in the West for a reason.
Stop
They
crying.
have the number one defense in the playoffs. They have multiple wing defenders.
Did you pick them to beat the Nuggets? Yes or no?
I did until Chris Paul got hurt.
Okay, then. So you picked them to beat the goddamn Denver Nuggets. So when we hold Kevin Durant accountable or not playing as well, right? That's why I sat there and said, bro, you're not keeping the same energy, bro. You're not, bro.
And it don't matter if they hurt or not, nigga. You stick with your team.
Oh yeah. Devin Booker is a front runner. He's decided not to speak to the media tonight. Front running ass.
I don't blame him.
On top of that, bro,
Hey,
if I was KD, if I was the Suns, I would be fucking embarrassed, bro. I would be embarrassed.
I don't blame
embarrassed.
D-Book, dog.
This man KD fucking
11 in the first half.
He's not that guy. Limitations in his game is glaring. He's regressing as a basketball player. He's a number 2 right now. He's a number 2 right now.
Hey, that's crazy. That's a crazy image, yo.
This nigga got it when he hurt his Achilles.
That nigga looks sick.
That's after
That's
the
when he hurt his
series, bro.
Achilles.
He's in the hospital right now. He's trying to recover from choking, bro. You know, he's
Where the hell is Ken? Where is Ken?
I'm looking for Melo Riley, nigga. I'm looking for Melo Riley, nigga.
Don't jump off that building, kid. Don't do it, nigga.
Don't do
it. Ass man, where your bitch ass at, nigga?
Hey, Mookie, you had SFM running off, crying.
Oh yeah, I got this nigga SFM.
Yeah, SFM.
Nigga, listen, young boy,
no SFM, man.
Somebody said Africa always want to give context to LeBron shortcoming, but trying to cook KD. That's crazy.
But he
not talking about
LeBron better than KD.
And LeBron is hold on, bro. To y'all KD fanboys, there's never been a point of KD's career where he was ever better than LeBron James, bro.
Right.
And y'all know how I feel
17,
about
18.
Never. Ever.
2019. You're talking 2019.
I can admit that LeBron choked, right? I can admit that he didn't have certain things, and I do put context on it. But what's the context?
But he won with super teams, though.
What's the context today, though? What's the context today for KD? What's the context?
LeBron won with super teams when he built.
I tell you the context, nigga was 2-11 in the first half. No effort or anything, nigga. You ain't show no effort.
Went down swinging, bro, dropping 35 points.
Mookie, this shit was 81
triple doubles,
Bro, he would drop a bunch of empty stats.
30-point lead.
Oh, really? Empty stats. What was KD doing today? You got a lot to say about LeBron. What was KD doing?
KD didn't stay he didn't stay in the whole game like LeBron would.
I
That doesn't matter. We've seen.
That's a bad point, nigga. You should have played 48 minutes, bro. You should have done that.
In the past,
That's a waste. The game was over. That's a waste.
In the past 2 years, your man got swept, and then in the game 6 at home, he down by 30 at halftime.
30 at
down
halftime.
by 30 at halftime.
Again, this is not the first time.
That nigga not a leader, dog. That nigga's not clutch, and he's not a leader, dog. I've been saying that shit, and I only picked them niggas because of Booker, dog. Because I heard of Booker. And this fucking KD.
Where was Booker?
You wrong ass nigga. Shut up.
Hold on. Hey,
Mookie,
Mookie, I said it in Showtimes. You know what? This reminds me. Remember last year when KD said against Boston after game 2, he knew they were going to lose the series? And he said that about other series before. He's like, you know what? I didn't think we were good enough. Who says that if they really like that?
Nobody.
He ain't that nigga.
I mean, the Boston series was obvious. We knew that was gonna happen.
Damn,
No. That roster was flawed. The roster was way too flawed.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Saucy, that's the fucking point. And this is why I just don't think that Kevin Durant is on that level right now, bro. Because the simple fact is that when he did have that Achilles, as the way that he plays, bro, he's more exposed to physical defenses. On top of that, like I said, his playmaking, his passing has been questionable. He's mid defensively. That's the point I'm saying. Like, I question Kevin Durant's transition because we've seen times in every postseason run outside of Golden State in that year in 2021, where Kevin Durant was putting up great numbers because of playing alongside with James Harden and Kyrie Irving in the first round. In the second round, he played virtually one-on-one throughout the whole entire series. But that's why his numbers was that great.
Yeah, but
outside of those 2 years, outside those 3 years, he's been seen noticeably drop in his scoring, in his efficiency, and those are the two major things in Kevin Durant's game that puts him in these conversations of these all-time great players, right? And put him in these conversations as a top 3, top 5 player every single year, right? And when those things are dropping, we don't see other things that Kevin Durant do to impact the game at an all-time league best level, bro. We just don't see that, bro. So that's why I sat there and said, when we assess Kevin Durant as a basketball player, he is just not no number 1, bro. He's a number 2, bro. That's all he is, bro.
That nigga top 100 player, dog.
Hey,
Top
it
100.
ain't wrong. He ain't bad being number 2.
That nigga ain't even top 50, dog.
He did
Yup, man.
drop
No,
the
he's
ball
top
there.
50, but he's the
Hey,
he's a number 2. He's probably the best number 2 ever.
We're in the
but he's
toilet
number
and shit,
2.
bro. This is
Yeah.
wild, bro. Hey,
All right, he might be the best number 2 ever, but he's still a number 2.
the best number 2 ever.
We don't
That's a sad
consider
He's
best.
not a number
we don't
1.
look
He's
at
number
those-
2. Hey,
we don't look at
he's
number
a
2s. We
he's a
don't
little
respect
he's a
number 2s
Luigi.
compared to number
That's
1.
what
Hey,
he is.
Mookie,
He's a
Mookie.
Luigi.
So he
Who
was the
better
number
all
2
time?
on Brooklyn, you're saying?
Hey, Mookie, who better all time? Kevin Garnett or Kevin Durant?
Damn.
That's a
Oh,
good
Mookie-
question. That's
Mookie
a
went
good
to Florida.
question.
He said what?
Who better?
Better Kevin
Because they
Garnett.
both were on stacked teams.
I think
They both on stacked teams.
you could argue for Kevin Durant. Yeah, like you could argue for Kevin Durant. Look,
That's
Hey,
cap.
Who
I'm
he
just gonna
Kevin
say?
say this.
Durant.
If
Kevin
I
Durant
don't know.
might be a
Kevin
number
Garnett's
2
had
now.
Hades
he'd
had
have a
more
couple
talent than Kevin Garnett.
No, if Kevin Garnett had KD's teammates, he'd have more rings than KD.
Garnett
Right.
won
Yeah, that's
MVP. I
That's
think Garnett better.
that's
He
if.
won an MVP.
Garnett
think
is a
Garnett
way
better,
better
yeah.
two-way player. Did not have Hall of Fame teammates throughout his whole career. First
Right.
time he gets on a team that actually can contend for a title, he wins that shit
Two
and
finals.
gets a win, right?
Yeah.
And goes to 2 finals. Right?
Garnett better than KD.
On that team.
Bingo.
That's arguable, bro.
Bingo.
Won his defensive
Hey.
player of the year with
Yeah,
Boston.
MVP.
Come on,
He's definitely more talented, but he's not. He might
All right,
not be.
hey,
greater.
you know what it
Yeah.
is? You
Yeah,
know,
it's
hey, I honestly
arguable.
believe this. Whoever's better, it doesn't really matter. But in a game 7, my life on the line, I'd rather have Kevin Garnett because he's gonna show up and
Damn
fight.
right.
Facts.
Hey,
This man
He's
come
gonna
to
play
win.
He gonna play with heart.
even if he's down.
Man,
Tonight
I
should
don't
have
know.
showed you that.
I think
The big
I think
ticket.
I think I think I think we trashing KD a little too much now. I
No.
think now
No.
I think now we getting a little
If he
carried
won it with
away.
Yeah,
Steph Curry, he would
It's just
never
a
win
Realize-
recency bias, bro.
realize-
It's
He
just a
did it to
recency
himself.
bias.
His
Yeah,
rookie
like-
season,
No,
MVP.
no.
When he
We
got
knew
it,
it was
no,
overreact.
no,
It's
no,
easy
no,
to
no,
trash
no,
him right
no,
now. I get it,
Exactly.
but I
We knew
mean,
that
We
it
gave
was
that nigga, hey, we
overreact.
gave that
No,
nigga too many
no.
breaks.
try to
His
try to
whole
try to think
career.
Yeah,
about
yeah,
KD
acting like
as
this
just
season was
overreact,
his whole
bro.
career. All right,
No,
all right,
his
no,
whole career
hey,
has been a reflection of the
hold
season.
on, hold on. Let's look at his career. OKC years, right? They like
Yes.
to blame Russ. When Russ got hurt, could he make it out the second round?
Nope.
No.
No.
What do you mean by blame Russ? I don't understand.
They blame Russ for
He
OKC
blamed
not
Russ.
working out.
That's
A
why
lot of people
Well,
blamed
like
Russ.
in the
They said he
finals,
shot
in the
too much.
finals when like when he had the worst performance by a point guard that you could have in the finals.
All I know is without Russ, he couldn't make it out the second
James
round.
Harden.
Without
James Harden
Russ,
froze up
he
in the
couldn't make it out the
finals.
second
Harden didn't show up
Because
all the
KD's
finals.
first finals, he dropped 30 on LeBron. I mean, all them other boys.
Yeah, KD was showing up.
Yeah, like he was waiting for his
talking about in the
teammates
lockout
in that
season?
first finals.
That lockout, that shortened
I don't
season?
care if it was a 2-game season, bro.
I'm
Like he
just-
was
I'm
in the
just- I'm just
finals,
keeping-
and
he
he
was
had
in the
to go
finals?
through the Spurs. He had to go through Kobe
Hey.
Bryant. Come on, bro.
Hey, he
Get
was
a
in the
man
finals.
his respect,
All
bro.
right, hey,
Come
he was
on
in the
now.
finals, and then 2013 happens. Russ gets hurt in the first round. Yeah, he's able to beat out Harden, but he plays a Memphis team that had no superstar.
Hold up, man.
Marcus
Memphis
Gasol.
team.
He's
That
not
Memphis
superstar. Are
team
you
was a hell
serious?
of a
Y'all
team,
niggas
bro.
don't keep the same energy, bro.
That Memphis team was a hell of a ball team.
They were a good team.
Everybody
but
has
they
a
have
better team than
superstar.
KD now.
And they lost in
What
5
about the
games.
3-1-B? What about the 3-1-B?
Hey, why, y'all Africa? Why
No
does
excuse for
KD
that.
need to stack his team the most perfect team ever to get
Exactly. That's the point.
Why
That's all we
is
arguing.
it?
That's all we are
Why
arguing.
can't he overachieve with just adequate
But why y'all
teammates?
don't
Why
keep
can't he
that same
focus
energy
on
Because,
on
his
bro,
LeBron?
these dudes
application?
aren't even
How many years we
adequate.
saw LeBron stack his
What do you
team?
mean?
He has
James Harden
Landry
is
Hold
good.
on,
Shamet.
Oh, yeah. What did
Grant,
you say?
Grant,
How
Grant. What
many
you
years
just
we
said?
saw
Hold on,
LeBron stack his
hold
team?
on, bro. Hold on, Grant. What you just said?
I said these role players on this Suns teams
You just
aren't
You just
adequate.
sat there and said this team is not adequate. So if this team
It's
is not
not.
adequate, then why the fuck did you pick this team to beat the Nuggets?
Word, dumbass. Make
You
it make
stupid,
sense.
bro. You
Because
be
of
your
KD.
own
Well,
self.
answer the question. Let him answer the question.
Yeah, let me
He
answer.
can't Africa.
You can't
Bro,
answer the question.
I
man.
said healthy.
What?
Oh my.
The team
What?
tonight, I said if the team was healthy,
They had
bro.
their two
All right,
best
hey,
players.
Man, Chris
hold
Paul.
on.
Chris Paul is not a
What do you
Hey,
mean
Grant,
healthy,
is your
bro?
name
Stop
Grant?
it.
Yeah.
Hey,
They
Grant.
were down when they
Hey,
were
Grant.
healthy.
You know what's crazy? You said if they had Chris Paul, didn't campaign go amazing tonight? And he needed someone to show up for him.
Yeah,
Yep.
but,
He needed.
that
Thank
had
you.
no impact. He wasn't
No
controlling.
impact. What is this
He
nigga
wasn't
talking?
controlling
Hold on.
Kevin
the game.
It
Durant's
had no
game had no
impact
impact.
because
This one had
KD
no
didn't
impact.
show up. That's why it
I
had no
agree.
He
impact.
didn't show up, nigga.
KD did
That's
play
all that
bad
matter.
today. I'm not saying
That's
he didn't play
Peyton's
bad
fault.
Yeah,
today.
both
but,
of the stars didn't
but
show up.
you guys are
And
acting
they
like
gave
he
up
was on
80
this
points
stacked
at
team.
half, bro. Like, bro,
Nah,
like
but
they
your
gave up
point
80
was
points at
that he
half,
didn't
bro.
have
Come on
adequate
now.
help. Nigga hit 6 threes, was 6 of 6 from the
Hey,
3
you know
point
what I
line.
don't
You
like
talking
Yeah,
about
about?
come
They,
on.
all players
they
didn't show
said
up.
they
What are
said
you
the
There's
talking
Suns
no
gave up too many
defenders on
points,
this team.
like Kevin Durant. Oh, so Kevin Durant's not a defender. He's 7'4" with 7'6"
He
wingspan.
is. I'm
He
saying
can't do
Nigga,
shit.
outside of him, this team
I
all
is
mean, he's
y'all
still a
literally
LeBron
5
better.
on
fans was
5, bro.
all y'all
So
LeBron fans. Hold on. All y'all LeBron fans was crying when Westbrook was on the team, but y'all expect KD to win with championship with Russell Westbrook, right? Y'all was crying when
First of all,
Westbrook was on
about?
the
The
team.
same
hey,
Westbrook, bro. What are you
Russell
talking
Westbrook
about?
in his 20s versus Russell Westbrook at
What are you?
33 is not the
Okay,
same.
you
Nigga,
can't
he's
reach
the
him, bro.
same
Reaching
nigga from
foul.
OKC. What are you
Reaching
talking about?
foul. That's a reaching foul, bro. That's not the same Westbrook. Stop
He's
it,
the
bro.
same
Look at
nigga.
these excuses.
No,
No,
he's
he's
What are you
not.
not.
talking about?
No,
He's the same
no, he's
person
not.
from
I don't
The
even
same
think.
OKC.
I don't
person.
even
No
think.
difference. Y'all was
He was
crying
jumping on
last year,
everybody,
this
bro.
year,
What are you
talking
talking
about
about?
oh rush this, rush that, and yeah, expect
Why are
KD
you
to win
lying
the
though?
look,
championship.
look,
You
bro.
sound
If
dumb
we
as
look,
hell,
listen,
Bro. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah,
We're expecting Kevin Durant to win a
all y'all
championship with.
LeBron fans was crying. Rush
Hold on, bro.
this,
It's not nothing
dumbass.
about LeBron, because I'm not no damn LeBron fan. I cook LeBron James the most out of anybody on this channel. So we're basically talking about this guy Kevin Durant and the talent that he was given in Brooklyn and the fact that he overachieved. Drew, you got to echo the fact that he underachieved. The fact that this team even went to one conference finals, the fact that the organization gave Kevin Durant everything he asked for, right? The wings, the 3-point shooters, the gave him floor spacers. They gave him everything that he asked for. They overpaid for DeAndre Jordan. They got him everything they asked for. And the fact that he quit on his team to go join a team in the Phoenix Suns, right? Which a lot of people that think that when he joined the team in Phoenix Suns, you can look at the stream on Rated R Sports Base, because I think you very, very new to the channel, right? You can look at that stream and look at what people were saying, particularly KD fanboys and particularly Suns fans, right? Were saying that this team was going to win a championship because they just got Kevin Durant. When you know from a basketball standpoint, Kevin Durant is regressing at every aspect, even the aspect that made him on these talks of being a top 5 player, these talks of being one of the greatest scorers of all time. He's regressing in those aspects, but y'all think that bringing Kevin Durant over to this team is going to win him a championship. That's the reason why they was the postseason before the postseason started. They was going to win a championship, bro. So like I said here, he was brought to this team to play with the lesser load, and when he's being the second fiddle to Devin Booker's Batman, right? He failed. He fucking failed.
He did. Nobody's denying that.
He's overrated. Don't put him in these talks as a top 5
I'm not with the logic like, oh, this was his whole career. No, I'm not doing that.
yeah, like
I'm not doing that.
Hey,
his
man,
legacy
let's
takes
just
a
be
hit
real
for
about him.
sure,
He a
but
player
as an
too, as
individual
dude. He
talent,
believes
bro,
it.
like he's an amazing player, bro. But the legacy takes a hit, no doubt about it. Legacy takes a hit, no
I'm getting
argument.
confused with the skill in the bag, bro. But what has it produced though? What about the production?
thank
I
you.
got a
Hey,
question
thank
for
you,
Average
Bro,
Joe.
that's legacy. That's legacy.
I got a
And I
question
just
for
said
Average
his
Joe.
legacy is not good enough.
Average Joe, why couldn't KD get to his spots against a defense that's not an elite defense? Aaron Gordon's no all NBA.
Bro, he
level.
passes.
Why
Everybody
couldn't
says
he
KD's
score?
fault,
He's
bro.
that
He
all-time
passes.
great scorer,
saying the
Average
same
Joe. Why
shit.
not?
Let's be
I asked
real.
Average
Let's be
Joe,
real.
not you, KD.
Let's be real. Let's be real. If it wasn't for Steph Curry, Kevin Durant wouldn't be no top 20 to 25
Stop that.
fucking player.
Stop. I'm not with that.
No, he
that goes both ways.
If it wasn't for Steph,
I'm not with that.
That goes both ways,
the top 25 player all time. And it
He's
doesn't
not
go
top
both
20
ways because
how you say Curry's better? How you say Curry's better?
Hold on, bro. So that nigga that sit there and say it goes both ways, no, the fuck it don't.
Yeah, I said
because
that.
Steph Curry
It
won a
does.
championship, won a unanimous MVP.
No finals MVP.
Hold on. Shut the hell up, Wisdom Warrior, because I'm about to cook your slow ass. Steph Curry won a championship, a unanimous MVP, led the Golden State Warriors to one of the winnings records of all time. On top of that,
he got walked down.
Won 2 regular season MVPs, produced one of the greatest peaks of all time. We look at it from offensive standpoint as well. Won 2 championships, our Finals MVP without Kevin Durant, nigga. What has Kevin Durant won without Curry?
I could go. Let me know.
What has Kevin Durant won without Curry?
Let me get
What has he won without Curry?
He wasn't even the best. He was even the best.
What has he won with Curry?
He lost the Finals MVP to Andre Iguodala.
Hold up,
how do you won 26?
Mook was addressing me, bro. Hold up, bro. Like, let me get Mook back. All right, cool. So 2015, Steph wins the title, didn't win the Finals MVP. That's one.
Was the best player on the team.
Next season,
he was the best player on the team. Who was the best player on the team?
So Steph won MVP.
Who was the best player on the
KD.
team?
So did KD. KD
Hold on,
was
who was the best player on the team?
Bro, I don't care who was the best player on the team.
No,
you ain't win Finals MVP.
No, hold on.
He ain't win Finals MVP.
That
means for that series, Steph.
Hold on. Stop with this Finals MVP bullshit.
It ain't bullshit, nigga. Kawhi got one, right?
Let me start muting these motherfuckers. Let me start muting your dumb ass. Stop with this Finals MVP bullshit because your stupid ass was the same nigga that sat there and said that Kobe was better than Shaq in the first 3-peat, but Shaq won 3 Finals MVPs. Your logic is very, very inconsistent.
Hold up. We reaching back. I'm talking about KD versus Steph right now because that's
no.
Too much niggas talking, bro. I'm trying to go one-on-one with this man right now, bro. Hold up. Time out.
Let him go.
I didn't even get to finish, bro. Like niggas hopping on, going crazy. Hold up, bro.
Oh, relax.
You saying Steph? Okay, so Steph won MVP. KD won MVP.
He won a champion.
KD was winning scoring titles. Now in the finals,
Steph Curry was the best player on a championship team,
but he ain't win the Finals MVP because he wasn't the most impactful, bro. Listen, he played a LeBron James team, but he was down his 2 best players. Bro, I still can't finish, bro.
He won, nigga.
Come on, bro. Nah,
nigga,
he didn't win the Finals MVP, bro.
Talking about y'all talking about he won against an injured LeBron James team, bro.
Yeah,
he fucking won. What are we doing?
Bro, keep cutting me off, and I'm about to cook him, bro. I'm about to cook this man. Hold up.
If he was to win in 2016, Jamar King was about to go Finals MVP.
If you can let me talk, bro.
Boil water, nigga.
Nah. It's all facts. It's all facts, nigga, because it goes both ways.
The fact of the matter is that Curry was a champion, 2-time MVP, a unanimous MVP, produced one of the greatest offensive peaks of all time in the 2015-2016 season as well. Led the Golden State Warriors to one of the best winningest records of all time produced in a regular season as well, right?
Winningest
was one game away from winning back-to-back. So his career before Kevin Durant was already fucking stacked.
Let me ask you one question.
And when shut the fuck up. When KD left Golden State, and when Steph Curry was on the bottom in the league because his team was fucking worse because his team was injured, and he played with players that was out of the fucking league. Steph Curry within the last 3 years produced a great finals run, won a champion, won a unanimous finals MVP, and won something without Kevin Durant. He won something before and after Kevin Durant. So what the fuck are you talking about, nigga? Stop crying. The shit what I said is facts, nigga.
Talk about when KD and Steph were teammates and who got them back-to-back Finals MVPs and who was the most impactful in those
he was
finals.
Playing one-on-one.
Yeah, one-on-one.
He was playing one-on-one.
Yeah, one-on-one.
He was playing one-on-one.
Yeah, one-on-one.
He was feeding off of Steph playing gravity. Of course you're gonna get Hold on. Of course, you're gonna get goddamn great numbers when you're playing one-on-one,
Right.
and the attention is more focused on Steph and
Yeah,
Clay.
it was that easy, right?
Yeah,
Come
it
on,
was
Wisdom.
that easy.
You
Yeah.
think you're cooking Wisdom? Hey, that big Tony shit don't work over here. Wisdom.
it don't work, bro.
Y'all niggas ain't saying shit, bro. Like
Come
I
on,
said,
man.
it goes both ways because Steph
No,
ain't
it
do
does
shit
not.
like that.
It don't go both ways,
bro. Steph hasn't done.
It goes
nothing,
both ways.
Bro.
Hold on. It goes
wait.
both ways.
How
Hold
you
on.
gonna say
It
Steph
goes
hasn't
both
done
ways. Hold on, Average Joe. It goes both ways. You will have a point if Steph Curry didn't win shit before KD, and KD came here and they won some. But KD won something before this
Man,
nigga. And
motherfucker
after
went
this
through an
nigga.
injured ass West.
What are you talking about?
An injured ass
Hold
finals.
on. If you hold on.
Didn't
If
even
you
win a
wanna-
finals
hold
MVP.
on. If you want to take away,
Beat the
if you
Bulls
wanna take
record and
away-
got his ass
hold on,
walked down and
Exactly, bro. KD injured ass West.
Hold on, yeah, exactly.
If you
Hey,
want
he
to
was-
take
yeah,
away,
KD
hold
was
on,
up
everybody. If you want to take away injuries for Steph because he played an injured Cavs team in the finals, which is fair, then we must do it for everybody else. We must do it for Kobe. We must do it for Jordan. We must do it for anybody else that fucking missed significant players, which allowed them to go further in the postseason, bro, or allowed them to win a particular goddamn series, my nigga. So we can do this for everybody else. We can take away everybody's rings if you want to use this injury shit. The simple fact is that his resume said he won. He won a championship. He won 2 MVPs. He led the Golden State Warriors to the finals twice. Kevin Durant only led them once, right? And he won a championship. Real talk, nigga. Don't sit there and say it goes both ways. That's fucking.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Listen to all the yes men. So you can tell me that a player went through every round a motherfucker was injured? Maybe a round here and there.
Name
but
me what
every motherfucker round.
2015.
Go back and tell me a player where every round a team he faced was injured, bro. Go ahead.
Hold on. Name me a player. Name me a player.
Bro, I'm talking about 2015, homie.
Okay, 2015. Name me the players that was injured in every round.
You don't know?
Name me the players that was injured. No, I'm asking you. Name me the players that was injured in every fucking round.
All right, start from the first round. Who they played? Pelicans, right?
Yeah.
Okay, name me the player that was injured.
Oh, Boogie Cousins.
Boogie Cousins.
Nah, it wasn't Boogie. Boogie wasn't on the team.
Boogie wasn't on the team.
Drew, he wasn't hurt.
Oh,
Drew
you
missed a
choking
couple
like
games
KD
because of
out
his
here.
wife.
Wisdom, what's happening, man?
No,
What's
I'm
happening?
not choking, bro. Hold
No,
up.
that was he wasn't on the team yet.
Hey,
What
Wisdom,
do you
I'll
mean?
help you out.
I'm
It
still
doesn't matter.
waiting.
Arms are heavy.
Every
I'm still
round of the
waiting.
2015 finals,
I am
there
still
wasn't a
waiting.
significant player hurt from every team.
No. You tell us.
Hey, you
Tell
sat
us
there
injured
and
if you
said
don't
every
know.
player was injured in every fucking round. So name me the goddamn players.
Hold up.
See, if you
Palms
don't
are
know it off the
sweaty,
top of your head,
knees
you
weak,
can't use
arms
argument.
are ripped.
Now you using Twitter
Bro,
argument.
that shit was in 2015, bro.
No,
And y'all
I
niggas
remember it.
know.
Hey, why you bring it up when you don't
Hold
know?
up.
You going by narratives.
Time
Don't put narratives over here with no facts. Wisdom. Don't
If
do
you
that.
know that what I'm saying is facts, who gives a
don't know
fuck
that.
if I can remember small
don't know
details
that.
about every
You don't know
player?
that.
We don't
It's
know
not
that.
a
Because
fact.
now you ain't
Okay.
coming with original
All right.
thoughts. You coming up with stuff that you saw on the internet. That shit
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
Man, get the fuck out of here,
You
bro.
heard that
Get
shit
the
on
fuck out of
YouTube.
here. Y'all acting like the Warriors 2015 finals run wasn't criticized because teams was injured. Man,
I know,
stop
bro.
bullshit.
Name me, bro. It was
Capping ass
only one
niggas.
team that was injured. Name me the team that was injured.
Only one team was injured, bro.
Yes, name me the
Yes.
name me the teams that was injured because they played. I'm gonna tell you. Do you know who they played in that run?
Apparently he don't. He's asking you.
Name me the teams who he
Bro,
played in
I
that
said
run.
in the first round, bro. They
Name
played
me
the
the team
Pelicans.
that he played in that run.
Hold
I'll
on.
help you out, bro. It was the
Wisdom, you
Pelicans,
down. Now don't
Bruh,
help him.
I already
Hold
said
on,
it.
this nigga
Bruh,
Average Joe.
I already
Don't
said the
ask
first
him.
round they played the
Yeah, Average
Pelicans,
Joe.
bro.
Send that nigga to the
I already said the first round they played the Pelicans,
Hold up, bro. Name me the fucking team that he played in that playoff run.
Move. Put this nigga in bad chase, do his homework, and then come back.
Man, shut up, bro. Shut up,
Nigga
bro.
can't name it, bro. You
sweaty.
folding under that.
Knees
Go
weak,
to the
arms
bed,
are heavy.
Hell yeah.
talking to this
Nigga
nigga,
you need to come on this stream with a composition.
Matter of
fucking
fact,
pen,
they did have Drew Holiday in
So he
2015.
missed a couple games.
Oh, just a couple games, right?
Oh, okay.
Hey,
That's
hold
what
on,
I'm
hold on. Let me ask you something with the word that Pelican series. How many games that win?
It was a sweep.
No, it was 5.
How many games Drew Holiday played
Nigga,
this?
the Warriors swept them, bro.
Okay.
How many games Drew Holiday played that series?
He played 3 of them.
Okay, so what the fuck you talking about? He missed one game.
On to the next. All right, on to the next.
Come on, bro. On to the next.
Memphis.
Now, who else he played in next
Memphis.
Okay, what that series went?
It went 6.
Okay, now
Conley
who's the players
missed the
that
game.
was missing? Who
was injured?
Conley missed the game. Tony Allen missed the game.
Missed a game. That's the difference, bro. So they would have won. What are we saying right now?
Bruh. Not let him finish that.
Bro, like the best perimeter defenders missed games. Yeah.
Who's the best player on their team?
It was crazy. You don't even know
who's the best player on the team.
Marc Gasol, Zach Randolph.
Okay, how many games did Marc
Mike
Gasol
Conley.
play? You had Marc Gasol who played 6 games. Zach Randolph who played 6 games as well. Right?
Yeah, a team with Steph, and they missed their 2 best perimeter defenders, Mook.
What are we talking about?
Stop acting like that shit not significant, bro.
You don't even know talking about one fucking game that they missed. And they were still they were still
that's perimeter defender. You need to relax on that.
What are we talking about?
Hold up, Tony Allen wasn't the best perimeter defender now?
All right, well,
one game.
You know,
played the other 5.
Bro, I said they're 2 best. So the Conley point of attack and Tony Allen, bro.
Tony Allen getting cooked.
Tony Allen.
Hey, do you know what Mike Conley's
Tony
injury
Allen was
was?
like 34 years old. Like what?
Yeah,
First off, let me check on the facts. Game 4, Mike Conley was playing, right? Game 4, Tony Allen was playing. He played 15 minutes. Blowout. They lost by over 20 points, bro. What are we talking about right now?
Did he miss a game? Yes or no, bro?
No. Just to come to your facts, they're difference makers, right? So why they lose by 17 in game 4 if they're such difference makers, my brother?
But he don't even know
still
the injuries
missed a
were.
game,
That's
bro.
crazy.
No.
Who
So,
cares
on to
about
the next. On to
I
the
got a
next.
Memphis
On
fan,
to the
nigga,
next,
like-
bro. On to the next. Bro.
They were hurt. Next series against the Rockets.
Stop it, bro. Next series against the
You mean
Rockets.
the Rockets with Dwight Howard? Like what?
Who was hurt on the Rockets?
You need help.
Who was hurt? Who was hurt on the Rockets, bro? I'm pretty sure James Harden, Dwight Howard were playing.
Come on now.
Josh Smith was playing. I remember Jason Terry was out there.
I think we
What
didn't have Trevor Ariza.
Hey, you looking bad out here.
It was
What
Pat.
happened?
It was
What
Pat.
happened? Patrick
Yo, bro,
Beverly's
at the end of the day, if you say Curry is who he is, bro, if you pay the LeBron James team, I expect you to win the Finals MVP.
Hey, get
I don't
LeBron
give a
James
fuck.
out of your mouth, you homo ass nigga. Stop it, bro.
I don't give a
Nobody
fuck
talk about
if you say Curry, if you say what Curry, if he is what he is, in 2015 he wins that Finals MVP. No excuses.
All right, no, hold on. Hey, you know
I want to hear shit.
What is this
even-
dumb shit?
No, hey, Africa. Even if we give them the 2015 thing, since Kevin Durant has left, and he joined, when he left, he joined.
Hold up, time out.
Since he left, he went to a better situation. He doesn't have a ring.
Stop talking about since he left. When he got there,
This nigga getting
he's the
cooked.
reason why they won those back-to-back rings.
No.
Because when he was hurt,
reason.
when he was hurt against Toronto, and the Warriors were begging for Steph to step up and make open shots.
Hey, you know why you
Where
sound
was
dumb?
He did make open shots.
Where
Hold
was
on.
he?
You
Nah,
know why you
that's
sound
bullshit.
dumb?
That bullshit, bro.
Hey, you know why you sound dumb? Because in 2019,
Okay, how I
when
sound
he
dumb?
hurt, he got hurt in the second round, right? They finished off the Rockets without him.
Bro, I'm talking about the NBA fucking finals, bro.
Oh, now you talking
Hey,
about
you got all the facts with
Because
this. Cook right
if I
now.
could remember, the Warriors won games without Steph against Portland, bro. Did they not?
In 2016?
And the next year, yeah.
2018 or something like that, bro. Like they won like 2 games
Proving
without
our point.
Steph. So
What,
stop.
what are you talking about? You went from
Proving our
2019
point.
to the
Bro,
next year,
like, come on.
2018.
I'm telling you that the Warriors were able to win games in the playoffs without Steph, bro.
And that was in 2016.
Okay.
That was in 2016. And you know what else happened in 2016? Kevin
else
Durant blew a
happened?
3-1 fucking lead to Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Okay, and here goes the comeback, and then Steph Curry blew a 3-1 lead. So what now?
No. We talking about Curry being above Kevin Durant. You trying to say
Exactly.
Curry,
Curry is not above Kevin Durant, bro.
Yes,
They
he
the
is.
same. They peas in the
I don't know
pod,
nothing
bro.
about
What the
basketball.
fuck?
They're the same
Wisdom, what
peas
are
in the
you-
pod, bro.
Man, boy,
Wisdom,
bitch.
what are
You
you
don't wanna-
talking about?
You don't know
Stop
basketball.
that shit, man.
Nigga.
You don't know
Niggas
what
retarded,
you're
bro.
Hey,
Don't argue with him,
Stick
bro.
to Cobbling and Katie nuts, nigga.
Yeah, I can stick to
word.
Cobbling and Steph nuts because that's what y'all doing. Y'all niggas
Nah.
capping, bro.
No,
We just
spit
talking
facts,
facts,
bro.
man.
Why does Steph have
Hey,
a
Mookie,
losing
what happened to
record
Winston's point about
head-to-head?
their whole run was injured? What happened to that? He moved off that, slid out the ring on that one real quick, man.
Yeah, that was real quick right after.
Well, hold
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
I'm a man. I could admit that was a weak take,
Yeah.
bro. I'm admitting that shit. If a nigga
Hey,
wrong, he
but this
step
the
up and
point.
admit that shit.
This
But the
the point,
finals,
Wisdom.
you can't avoid the finals though.
I
And
got
you
a
can't
question for you.
avoid, and you can't
I got a
avoid the
question for
fact,
you.
Bro,
yeah.
if he
question
really
for you. I
didn't
asked
need
this
KD,
before.
why he got his ass cracked in 2019?
What was your question, Average Joe?
I got a question.
Yeah, what's up?
We know Steph can win titles without or a title without Kevin Durant. Do you honestly believe Kevin Durant would have won a title if he never joined the Warriors?
Well, shit, that's a major hypothetical. I can't call that.
Oh,
I can't say yes and I can't say no.
Oh my!
I can't say yes though. I can't say yes and bro, the shit didn't happen.
Are they making the finals with him?
He didn't win a title before the Warriors, so I can't just say, well, if he didn't join, he would have won. I can't say that.
That's the whole. Are they making the finals though with them? Are they beating the Houston Rockets though with him?
Who?
The Warriors. Are they making the finals without KD though? At the very least,
they did in 2019.
That's why it's just an easy hypothetical, bro.
So you mean to tell me if the Rockets still had Chris Paul and James Harden and there was no KD, those Warriors teams would have still won, you think?
Did they not win in 2019?
They won.
They actually did in 2019.
They was not beating the Houston Rockets in 2018.
They beat
without
them
KD.
in 2019.
I don't know what y'all.
Yeah, but that 2019 team was a lot different.
Hold on. Game six in Houston, Steph Curry has 0 points at halftime. Still comes back, has 36 in the second half, wins the game.
How much he averaged that series?
Cook, Herm.
Like,
how much he averaged that series?
Look.
Hey, that nigga. Hey, that nigga KD is a whole hoe. That nigga fair. He top 40, man. I know y'all can't hear me.
We can't hear you.
Damn, I know y'all can't hear. Hey, Mook, give me a second, Mook. Give me a second. I'm gonna come in and cook in a minute. Give me a second. I know I'm in a bad area. Yeah. Hold on.
And if KD don't go to the Warriors, they never get Wiggins. Without Wiggins, they don't win the title last year.
Oh, you giving Wiggins, nigga? What are we doing,
bro? KD got the signing trade for D'Lo.
Hey, that nigga
D'Lo
KD
got traded for Wiggins.
Hey, you're reaching right now, bro.
I'm not reaching, bro. I'm not reaching.
Stop making it sound like KD's the best nigga ever.
Hey, fuck KD,
I
man.
never said that.
We
bro.
giving
I never
KD
said
credit for
KD's
getting
the
traded
best
now.
ever.
Hey, we smoking on that KD pack.
I mean, it's still facts. If he don't go to the Warriors, they don't get D'Lo, and with no D'Lo, no Wiggins.
Hey, we smoking on that KD pack tonight, nigga. Hey, we smoking them BBs and that KD pack, man. Cause that nigga got nothing but BBs in his head, so we smoking them BBs and that KD pack, man. Look, KD a whole hoe. He's top 40 all time now. He's not considered a top 30 player anymore. He's top 40.
Hey, Herm, is he better than Scottie Pippen, Herm?
Hey, Scottie Pippen better than that nigga, man. Look, end of the day, that nigga ain't got no heart. That nigga doesn't know how to go through adversity and overcome adversity. He never think about it. This the only superstar that we seen in NBA history, y'all, that never overcame any adversity. He never been in any adversity he faced. He folded under pressure. It did not overcome.
It's not true.
Facts.
You
never
overcome. You telling me?
Never
Hold on.
Y'all let
You
this
telling
nigga
me?
talk
Hold
instead
on.
of
You telling me beating the defending champion?
All right, so end the day, y'all KD dick suckers, y'all can't defend no nigga like that, man. End the day, to come with Cameron Payne, it's the best fucking player on the floor. You telling me y'all gonna excuse that nigga for that? And Cameron Payne was the best fucking player for the Suns tonight. And y'all motherfucker gonna sit up here and still try to take up for the nigga that he just an all-time great. He ain't all-time shit, but an all-time failure, all-time underachiever, top five talent, most underachiever son of a bitch in NBA history. End of the day, bro. End of the day, if I hear any KD fans sit up there trying to get that nigga praise, I might go through the phone and go through the computer screen and try to smack the shit out of you, because there ain't no fucking way I can make excuses for the piss poor performances that he had these last two games, and for him to let a goddamn wild ass Cameron Payne be the best goddamn player on the floor. That shows you what type of nigga he is, man. A nigga ain't built like that, man. A nigga ain't built like that, bro. The nigga ain't that, man. He's not a top 5 small forward of all time. He's not a top 30 player. He's top 40. Man, look, man, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta accept the nigga for what he is. Top 5 talent with a weak ass mentality. You gotta accept this shit, bro. You gotta accept it for what it is.
Speaking facts. I got a question for the KD people. Hey, when has KD ever overcome adversity with his NBA career? Because y'all said he has.
Like, when did he overachieve? When
I
did
seen him lose, join the team that beat him, lead that team, go to Brooklyn, lose, go to the Suns, lose. So what are we talking about?
Bro, the only thing that they can say is the biggest thing they bring up, they're like, nah, his toe was on the line. That's the biggest accomplishment.
So you don't think it was adversity when when he joined the Warriors and everyone in the world wanted him to fail.
What?
Like everyone,
Hey, bro,
everyone wanted him to
sick
fail.
now.
You're
Nah, I'm
telling me
sick now.
That's
That shit
adversity.
crazy.
Joining a 73-9 team is adversity now. That's what we're
no,
doing.
I'm not saying him joining
Join
the
the team
was,
that
but I'm
walk you
saying
down
like,
is adversity now.
bro, when they made the finals, everyone was just waiting for him to fail. Like everyone was expecting him to fold.
So you saying taking the easiest route, stacking the deck is adversity? That shit's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's what's yeah.
Hey, they make them different in 2023. That's insane.
Yeah, they gotta look that word up in the dictionary, bro.
Damn,
Hey,
I
man.
can't believe them niggas feel like this, bro.
Yo, that's
God
amazing.
damn, bro, this nigga KD, bro. You can't rely on this nigga, bro. He's not that nigga, bro. He's not. He is not no number one. He is not no playoff riser, bro. He's not, bro.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, if that man asks for a trade,
Hey, Mook, where SFM bitch ass at?
He
Where his
hopped in
bitch
he
ass
hopped
at?
in the earlier stream. He quit, nigga. He left out the stream.
He
Devin
ran
Booker
away.
played like the
Bitch
whole
ass
shit.
boy.
Wipe his
He was
tears.
crying. Yeah, he left crying, bro. He left
Yeah.
crying. You know what it is, man.
You got tears
You know,
all
the
down
playoffs
like
be
Booker played like
exposing
in a
niggas,
hole,
Herm.
man.
That's what the playoffs be doing. They be exposing niggas, man.
right. That's what I'm saying. Mine's getting exposed.
Yeah, where Mars at? Whoa, where Mars at, man?
I already took that
Mars
nigga
nowhere to be
yesterday.
found, bro.
He
He was
can't
he
even
was
come
in
in
the
the
chat
chat
earlier.
section.
Hey,
He was in
Mook,
the chat earlier.
I got a roast a nigga that's in the private chat right now. T Sweezy, your punk ass didn't come the other day when y'all bitch asses lost game 5. Now your bitch ass want to show your face, so your bitch ass banned for talking tonight, nigga. Mookie, don't let that nigga talk tonight, nigga. Keep muting that nigga. You definitely need to kick him out for the night. Cause the bitch ass didn't show up after that game 5 loss. So your punk ass ain't saying shit tonight, hoe ass nigga.
Herm
Oh yeah,
stay on
shout
that
out to the
nigga head,
Celtics
bro.
too as
Herm
well,
stay
bro.
on that nigga head.
Tatum, bro. Oh, bro, I was about to cook him just like I did KD tonight, bro. But late down the stretch, he did hit some big shots. But bro, what the fuck is going on with this nigga, bro? This nigga mentality, bro. He just like
Hey, he
another
messing with
PG
your
to
money,
me,
huh,
bro.
Mookie? I can hear you in
Oh,
your
bro,
voice.
I was so pissed off, bro. Because I got money on this series, bro. I told you I got a 5 BN bet with my partner, bro. We bet 5
Man,
BNs, bro. with each
you
other.
love to bet on the Celtics. Shit.
So, bro, if the Celtics need to win this fucking game 7, bro.
Oh no,
Nah, you guaranteed your money, dog. You getting that 5 piece.
You good. You gonna
Yeah,
win that.
they'll
Hey,
win game
Mookie.
7.
Oh yeah, because James Harden, y'all know what that
Hey,
nigga.
forget that. Hey, Mookie, think about it this way. If there was gonna be 3 people to choke in a game 7, you got Harden over there. You got Embiid won MVP, but he does choke, and then coached by Doc Rivers.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
worst
Easy
blow
call.
leading nigga.
Hey, you
Nah,
good.
they really choked tonight. Tonight is when they choked. It's over.
They had the
Bet.
lead. They had the
Because
lead.
Tatum's not going to play that bad again. He's going to have a good
Exactly.
game.
He still game their ass.
Average Joe,
And
let's
that
not let
fast.
KD slide. Average Joe.
Oh yeah.
Why
Nah,
couldn't
hey.
he get his shot off? Why couldn't he be
Hold
that
on.
all-time
What,
great
Jason
scorer?
Tatum ain't gonna play what again? Jason Tatum ain't built like that. I'm sick of y'all niggas making excuses for Jason Tatum, punk
He closed
ass.
the game
Hey,
out.
Jason
get off
Tatum
He
Tatum,
ain't
closed the
that
nigga.
game out.
nigga.
What are you
He
talking about?
Watch
choked
what he
too.
does game
His
7.
bitch ass
Tatum is
choked
better than
too.
KD,
His
nigga.
bitch ass
Hey,
fall
stop
off the
hating on
pressure
Tatum.
too.
Stop
So don't
hating
sit
on
up there and
Tatum.
act like don't sit up there and act like Philly the only
I
niggas
ain't
that choke.
hear one nigga
Jason
bring up
Tatum
Devin
punk
Booker
ass choke
tonight.
too. I don't want to hear shit about y'all
Bring
niggas
up
take but
Booker,
a
nigga.
clean spineless
Bring
bitch
up
ass.
Booker.
You talking all that shit. Jason Tatum is better than Kevin Durant, nigga.
Yeah, he closed the game out. What
Now
are you
he
See,
in
this
the
is the thing.
same, he in the same damn boat,
At least
boo.
I can say.
He in the same
No, he
damn
was. He
boat,
was
boo.
playing
Hold
defense,
on,
dishing
Hearn.
the ball. Don't
This
do
this
that,
is what I can say about Tatum. Even though when his shot is not going in and his efficiency goes down, there's
He's
other
finishing that
aspect that
bitch.
Jason Tatum do that can impact the game great consistently, which is rebounding, defense. The man had what 3 blocks tonight, saved some big fast break buckets as well, and he's a better defender than Kevin Durant, bro.
Yeah, where the
All
nigga
of
was
that
at who said Jason Tatum was a bad defender? Where that nigga at?
It's not just that.
slick shit,
Mookie,
slick
Mookie,
shit,
you know what KD
slick
does?
shit said that shit, bro.
Slick's a
Hey,
casual. You don't know what
Mookie, you
you're
know what
talking
KD does? He quits. That's crazy. How do you
His
quit?
mentality is
Yeah.
terrible.
His whole body
I feel
language
like the
is
Suns
terrible.
really quit in the first half. They got bullied. Them niggas
Yeah,
got bullied.
Average Joe.
Oh, that was not
If
even close.
KD's such an all-time great scorer, how come he couldn't get it off against a mid defense in the Denver Nuggets against Aaron
I'll
Gordon?
tell you why. Because he's
Grant,
not.
can you answer that question,
He's
Grant?
not like that,
Answer
and
that
he's never
question, my
been
guy,
like
Grant.
that.
Grant,
Once
answer
again,
the
he
question.
keeps on saying mid defense, but they're the number 1 rated defense in the playoffs.
What do you
So
mean
how
they're
are
the
they
number one
mid? They are. They have the best defensive rating in the playoffs right now.
defensive rate? Oh, that's because that's easy. That's light work, right? Off the top of the head, Minnesota. They play Minnesota in the first round.
yeah.
The worst team in the playoffs. First off, right? So you ain't no credit on that, right? And then they come up against the Phoenix Suns, who can't put points on the board because of your boy Kevin Durant. So don't talk to me about best defense in the NBA after 2
They
series.
have
Man,
to.
No,
Hey,
I feel like the
defenders.
Lakers been
Ain't
bad
no
defense
elite
this
defense.
season.
There ain't no elite defense. They were ranked 17th during the regular season. So don't give me that. They ain't no elite defense, bro. So I don't want to hear that best defense in the NBA.
Africa, you know what sounds crazy? He's saying elite defense, right? But he act like Devin Booker didn't shoot 80% through 2 games, dropping like 90 points.
Facts.
Facts. That shit sound crazy.
Booker wasn't seeing those coverages. They're just like single coverage, bro.
This nigga, bro. He's so
people
fanned
just
out.
lying
Yes,
out
he
here. Now.
was,
That's what
bro.
we're doing. He's gonna lie now.
So you're telling me he wasn't getting that
Grant,
single
explain this
coverage
to me,
games
though.
1 through 4?
Hey, Grant, explain this to me. In that first quarter when Kevin Durant, he's shooting these little mid-range fadeaways.
Hey, young Africa, they easy work, young Africa. They easy work,
Hold
man.
on,
on the ground every time. Why
Alright,
are you just falling
ask
down
your
on the
question.
ground? I'm saying, why is Kevin Durant, right, in the first quarter when he's shooting them little mid-ranges, he just falling on the ground, hurting his team in transition defense?
I mean, he was really just forcing it tonight.
They
A lot
lost
of
by
those
turnovers. That's why
in
they
my
fucked
opinion,
up.
he
I'm
wasn't
asking
taking
why
good
he's just
shots.
falling down. Why?
Yeah.
He
It's
trying to
one-
get a foul. They landed in his zone.
Nah,
They landed in his landed zone.
weak. He got weak bones. I tell you that.
Man,
His man's
that man was begging for the refs to help him out because he knew he ain't got it. Because
I mean, they
like
were
that.
landing in his zone. No, they're not supposed to do that, bro. And they wasn't really calling that shit.
Oh my god.
The thing was, he was getting
God,
frustrated.
bro.
When he gets frustrated, he really tries to force it. That's what I've always noticed. Like,
Well,
he
you know
was
what
really
But he an all-time great scorer. What you mean?
You know what I noticed?
Yeah, but
you know what I
he
noticed
was
about
trying-
him?
They
Hey,
let
Grant, you know
by
what's
turnovers tonight.
Grant, he doesn't actually like to force it. He likes to take efficient shots. That's why he needs to be on stacked teams because he doesn't always want to take those type of shots.
No,
He doesn't
but
want to shoot
tonight-
25, 30
tonight
times.
there's a lot of possessions where Aaron Gordon and Ron had a hand right up in his face, and he was still shooting that bitch.
I never seen KD game
also,
matter
hey,
when
you know what's
it count.
crazy? Hey, no,
Besides,
Mookie,
was the
Mookie.
greatest team of
He's
all
seven.
time.
He's 7
Hey,
foot
Mookie,
though. He's 7
exactly.
foot
They
with
say
a
he's
7'5"
7 foot.
wingspan.
He can shoot over anybody.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's what y'all said.
So all y'all saying right now that KD's not an all-time great scorer, right? So
Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
No, you said he
Nobody
was the
said
greatest.
that.
You all said he
I
was
never
great,
said
though.
that. I never said he was the greatest.
They try to put him in the levels of Kobe.
I never said KD was the greatest.
People were saying
heard
that
he
he
was
was
the
better
highest
than
scorer.
Kobe. People were
Never.
saying that, bro.
Yeah,
So,
you said you loved
we
him.
addressing niggas that be
Well,
talking like that.
hey, Kobe Bryant himself said that he retired not knowing how to stop the man. I
Hey,
mean,
stop with these whack ass points, Wisdom. This
Yeah.
shit is soft
Wisdom,
as
you
fuck
how
right
is
now.
it a whack ass point, bro?
Yo, this is soft as fuck right now.
Y'all
What you
mad
say?
because I'm bringing up what Kobe Bryant said?
It's superheroes getting
Hey,
defeated.
man,
What you want
after
them to
Kobe
do, bro?
retired, he
Nigga, I'm not a
congratulated lot
KD
of
fan, bro. I'm just in the middle.
Oh,
It's
yes,
either
you are.
y'all love
Yes, you
him,
are.
y'all love
I'm in the
him,
middle.
or y'all
Yes, you are.
hate him. I'm in the middle, bro. I'm biased, bro.
Nah. You out here reaching.
Some of y'all
and
hate
trying to
him.
have all these excuses.
Some of y'all in here love him, bro.
No, see,
I'm in the middle, bro.
I get
And
confused.
and
as a
I came
KD
in here roasting him.
No,
I came in here roasting him.
I get confused as a KD hater. I just want people to see KD for who he really is.
And what? All right. So what KD
Extremely,
really is?
extremely great talent.
You see a bitch. See a bitch.
I'm playing now. I was
He's a
joking.
You don't even know, bruh. But he a bitch. Because he made his own choices.
He made the greatest team in NBA history, the weakest superstar move.
And what that did for your life?
Fuck him, nigga. It made my team lose, nigga. That's what.
Yeah. Okay. Look at that. Emotional, bruh. Exactly, bruh.
Hey,
It's
I'll
either
tell you
you
who he
love
is.
the man or you hate him.
Bro,
He's an
imagine
extremely-
Kobe going to the Spurs in 2004.
Bruh, if he went to the
Fuck,
Spurs,
nigga.
that's his choice, and that would affect his legacy. But I ain't finna
Bro,
hate the
that's
man
some
and call him a
bitch
bitch
shit.
and say fuck Kobe.
Hey, you know what happened
Come on,
tonight?
bruh.
You know what happened tonight? It sealed his legacy, dog. He
I
ain't
mean,
nothing without Steph Curry. Period, bro.
He not a dog.
How
He
did
don't got
seal
that
it?
Jimmy Butler mentality.
So his career's over.
It's sealed it.
So he retired
Hey,
tonight.
Mail the letter.
all
off.
I know
It's
is all the rings that he won with Steph, the guy that y'all say save him,
Two.
he was the Finals MVP.
I
You know
don't
what's
give
crazy?
a
That's all I
fuck,
know.
nigga.
No, he wasn't.
Everybody know it was Steph's team.
Hey,
He
I'm
played
tell-
with the greatest space in the NBA history, bro.
Thank
He was
you.
that good
Hey,
because of the space.
Guess what?
I'm
Guess
telling,
what?
I'm telling you right now, Steph sacrificed his own legacy, pieces of his legacy, just
Hey.
so Kevin Durant could have his own. I bet.
Congrats, Steph. Congrats, Steph. Now you got 2 more rings to your ring collection.
Hey,
without Steph, his legacy will forever be tied to Steph.
Yeah.
Steph made him to the player what he is, bro.
That's cap. That's cap. This
Steph got
nigga,
just as many rings without
hey, this nigga KD was a
Steph
scoring
got just
champion
as
and a
many
league
rings without
MVP.
KD.
And he was a
Think about
fucking
it.
Already
loser.
got to the finals as
He
a
was a fucking
youngin.
loser, nigga.
He was a
Running
loser.
through the West as a youngin.
Hold on.
KD ran through the West as a youngin, bro.
Hold
No,
on,
he
shout out
didn't.
Air
No, he
Story. He
didn't.
said, "Hey Mookie, KD is actually an NBA version of Aaron Rodgers." Put up with
Man, that nigga Russ.
Hold on.
Oh, he
He
compared
said,
him to
"Hold on,
Aaron
let me read my
Rodgers.
shit."
That's
He said, "Hey Mookie, KD is actually an NBA version of Aaron Rodgers, putting up efficient numbers. Won championship, great player, but gets flustered easily."
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
So
not gonna
that's an
say that.
all-time great to me.
No, I'll tell you who KD
Man,
really is.
Russ better all time than Kevin
Hold on,
Durant,
hey, hold
man.
on.
I take
Yeah,
Russ
you
over
baffling,
Kevin
dog.
Durant.
I'm never gonna say
Fuck
Russ
that
better
nigga
than
KD.
KD.
Now you a hater now, bro.
Now you a hater.
Man, Russ
Now you a hater.
made KD at OKC, nigga. Russ
That's
made
Now
cap.
you a
that
That's
hater.
nigga.
cap.
Hold on,
That's
hold
cap.
on, hold on. I'll tell
You
you who
got
KD
some
is.
hate in your heart towards KD.
Hey, I'll tell you who KD is for real. If
A
KD
bitch.
never goes to Golden State and doesn't win those championships, you know how Shaq talks to Charles Barkley, even though Charles is great. That's how people be talking to KD.
He better than
Okay,
Charles
that's
Barkley.
fair. That's fair,
He
bro.
better than
That's
Charles
fair.
Barkley. Nah.
That's a fair assessment, bro.
No,
That's
but
a fair assessment.
that's exactly who he be.
Because I
He's
can't
like
say
a
that he would
Tracy,
have won the rings without Steph
glorified
because he
Tracy.
never did it. So
I mean, no, Tracy never made it out the first round. He's talented, but come on now.
yeah. But like KD's on another level, bro.
And I got to school y'all niggas because y'all don't remember when they was up
He
3-1
Vince Carter.
against
That's
the
who he
Golden
is.
State
He's
Warriors.
Vince Carter without the
When
rings.
OKC, hold on. When OKC was up 3-1 against the Golden State Warriors, in all honesty, the best player on OKC when they was up 3-1 was Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook was outplaying Steph Curry on both ends of the floor. He was putting pressure on that damn defense of Golden State and was killing them. Russ was the best player for OKC. And if y'all think I'm lying, all you gotta do is watch those 3 wins that OKC won in that series, and it will prove my point. When Russ started doing crazy shit and started just trying to force the issue, that's when OKC was losing momentum. That's when Kevin Durant, you know he a hoe, you know he weak mentally. He got flustered and got frustrated. End of the day, OKC team, that team win as Russ went. And when Russ started falling off and started doing dumb shit, that's when Golden State got the momentum and they turned that series around. That's why they came back and won that 3-1 series. Russ, in all actuality, when they was up 3-1, he was the best player on that team for that Golden State Warriors. For the Oklahoma City Thunder. He was playing the best. Not no
So
Just
in
fucking
because
game
you say
5 when
that don't
KD
make it
dropped
true.
40
No,
and they lost. What
Herm's
happened
right
in that
about
game
that.
when they lost
Herm is
and
right
KD
about
dropped 40?
Hold on. Hey, you know what's crazy? Why don't you bring up what he shot though? Because I know for a fact in games 5 and 6 combined, he was 22
Yeah,
for 61.
he
He
shot
was
bad.
terrible at shooting. Yeah.
I
In this
mean,
series,
Russ. Hey, he had damn near 8 turnovers, didn't he, Russ?
No, I know.
Then I'm gonna
but
tell
KD shot
y'all. Then
better.
I'm gonna tell
Y'all
y'all
call
how right I
which
am. Young Africa. I want you to fact check me on that right now, Young Africa, because I know you used to love to fact check me. So fact check me on that right now, and you let the motherfuckers know where it really is for real.
Bro,
And we
he just a George Gervin at one ring, bro.
Ooh, Jesus.
Well, George Gervin, an all-time great wing.
Nah,
No,
but y'all put
KD an
KD in a
all-time
different.
great
I'll be back,
wing.
Mo.
KD's
Y'all try to
still an
put him in
all-time
different
great, bro.
conversations.
But niggas got to take him for what he is.
He not Kobe. He not MJ. He not in that
facts.
conversation. He not Steph. He not in that
Bruh, the
conversation.
first
He
thing I
top
said about
20.
KD
He
is
top
that he's at
20.
the table with Paul Pierce, bro. That's the first thing I said. I said
He above Paul Pierce. He in
nah,
the
no,
Hall
he's
of
He
not.
Fame
No,
above.
he's
double
not.
Nah,
champ.
he
he is,
above
bro.
Paul.
No,
He
he's not.
above
No,
Paul.
he's
Yes,
not.
He
No,
he
he's
above
not
Paul.
above
is.
Paul
He's
Pierce. No, he's
above
not.
Oh,
Paul Pierce.
he
I don't
above
give a
Oh,
Paul.
fuck.
bro, now you're
He
just
above
hating.
No,
Paul.
he's not. No,
What's
he's not.
coming
No,
is
he's not. I'm
fuck
talking
deserved.
about
Nah.
That
legacy at
Celtic
that
team
table.
was a baby super team, nigga. So I don't give a fuck about them neither.
Yeah,
Man, them
he
niggas is
above.
going.
He above Paul.
Hey, young
Kobe
D Rose
slayed
is
them
taking the
niggas,
boys to
boy.
7 games, man. That
Kobe
team was
slayed them niggas.
No,
a
he
great
wasn't.
defensive team,
No, he
but
wasn't.
but that
Kevin
Boston team
Garnett
was
was
not
hurt
no
in that
super team, bro.
2009 year. That's how I know you
Nigga,
don't
they
remember
had
shit.
Prime Rondo, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett, nigga. In that era. That's damn
I
near
don't
a
think
super
Rondo was in
team.
his prime though, but they were a super team. Yes.
Yeah, man, hell nah, man. Them boys are not no
If
super
you gonna
team.
call it he a super team, you damn well gotta call that team a super
They
team.
were just an older super team. They were just older, but they were
An
still
older super team.
Yeah, because
So KG spent all his prime in Minnesota. Paul
Nigga,
Pierce had all
they
his
weren't.
prime
Oh,
in the
what the
early
fuck are y'all talking
2000s.
about? They were 31
Ray
and
Allen
30.
done
They
led
were
That's what I'm
30
saying.
two
something. They
That's
weren't
what I'm
old.
saying.
They
Ray
weren't
Allen
old.
led two
They
teams
were in their
before he got to
30s and
Boston,
late
bro.
20s.
They were older. They were older when they got together. Like the Heat got together when they were all like 26, 27. The
They were
Celtics got
27, 28.
And how
That's what they
old was
were.
like Ray Allen
Brown was
and them
26.
boys? In their
Brown was
30s,
26.
right?
They
They
were
were
like
like
late
31.
20s, late 20s, early 30s. It
And
wasn't late mid
nah, bro.
30s.
It wasn't
It was
no
early
late
30s.
20s, bro.
Yeah,
It was
no, it was
early
early
30s.
30s. It was early 30s.
Yeah, early 30s, bro. Like where you got a couple years
That's your
left, bro.
prime, nigga. It was their prime.
Yeah,
Nah,
and
their
KD,
prime's like 25 to
no.
29 to 30, bro.
What are you talking about,
bro?
When do you think people win championships?
Bro,
For real?
Ray Allen led two teams before
In
he got
their
to Boston. So
prime.
you mean to tell me that was the same
That's what
Ray
I'm saying.
Allen?
And most guys,
Was it the same Ray Allen
most
from the
guys'
Bucks and
prime is like
Sonics, bro?
20, 28. to like 30 something. That's
Was it the same Ray Allen
Now,
from the
y'all, hey,
Bucks
let's get
or
back to that
Sonics, bro?
KD party, y'all. Let's get back to this KD party and cook that nappy head son of a bitch. That's what we
bro.
supposed to be doing,
It
man.
ain't.
We
Facts,
go
cook
cook
that
that
nigga
nigga.
KD.
We go
Devin
smoke
Booker
that
ain't
nigga
play
That
all
nigga's a
good
night,
either,
hoe,
man.
bro. The
bro.
Soul
We go
Suns
smoke that
played
nigga all
trash.
night, man.
I'm not just gonna cook KD. The
Yes,
Suns
he
was
did. Nigga,
terrible. They
cook
was
KD
soft.
because he's been a fraud
Everybody
without Steph
except
Curry,
Cameron
bitch.
Payne. Everybody except
He been
Cameron
a
Payne was
fraud
Got
without
trash. They
Steph
was
narratives.
Curry,
ass.
nigga. I don't want to hear that shit.
That boys got narratives for days, bro. This shit crazy.
it's
That's a
not a
fucking
narrative. It's the
fact.
fact. It's a
It's a
fact.
fact, nigga.
Bruh,
It's not a
I
narrative.
get
It's
the
a
man
fact.
legacy's taking a hit, dog, but y'all niggas going overboard,
What
bro.
has
Talking
he
about
Nah,
been
bro.
KD ain't
without
nothing.
Steph
Think,
Curry?
nigga, you not looking at it how we looking at it, bro. This nigga joined Steph Curry team to win 2
Bruh,
rings. Steph
I
Curry won
called
2
it the
rings without
weakest
that bitch
move
ass
by
nigga,
an
bro.
athlete in sports history. I've been called it already. I called it was the weakest move in sports
Nigga,
history.
Stephen A said that. Nigga, you ain't called shit. Nigga, it was Stephen A.
Time out. So because Stephen A said something, I can't see it for
He
myself
said
that's
it
the weakest
first,
move.
nigga. He said it
Nigga,
first.
I don't give a fuck. He said it
Shit
first.
doesn't
It's still
matter.
a weak move, nigga. What the fuck you mean? Also, Stephen A said it, so now I
But
can't
you
see it
just
as a
said
weak
like
move.
you the first nigga to
I'm
ever
talking
say
about
that. No damn
when
well
I
Stephen
hopped
A
on the
said
panel, nigga. I said when I first hopped on the panel, bruh. I know
Well,
I ain't
Stephen
call it
A
out
said
first or
that the
whatever.
day he made
Okay,
the move. When he made the move, he said that.
bro. You sound dumb right now, bruh. I'm not proclaiming that I was the first human in history to say that he made the weakest move. I'm talking about as soon as I hopped on the
Hey,
panel,
move. Hey,
I
move. That
said
nigga
that was the weakest
KD.
move, bruh.
That nigga KD
Heard
may
these
be
niggas
the
easy
number
work,
8.
bro.
And that nigga KD may be the number 8 best small forward of all time.
Nah,
He's
hell
not
no.
even
He
Hey,
ain't
top
top
name
5
5.
7 right
anymore. He's
now,
Hell,
number
Herb.
he
Name
top
8.
Name
7.
7
5.
He's
right
on the
now,
Name
nigga.
same.
7.
Hey,
Name
I'm
7.
gonna tell the
Name
truth.
7 right now.
He's on the same level. He's on the same level as
He's
Dominique
better than
Wilkins.
him.
And the
Man,
difference
get out.
is
Hold on,
Hey,
hold on, hold on,
Dominique
hold on,
didn't
hold
have
on,
a
Herb.
stacked
Say, hold on,
team.
hold on. Hold on, Herb. Say it again, because I'm gonna make this to a clip. Nobody
Yeah,
know
and
what
nobody
Hey,
interrupt.
Kevin
Nobody
Go
interrupt.
ahead,
Durant
Herb.
is not a top 5 small forward anymore. Kevin Durant is number 8 all time. And you can argue if Kevin Durant never joined Steph Curry, you could put him in the same boat as Dominique Wilkins. And if I really look deep into that shit, Dominique Wilkins really is better than Kevin Durant. Dominique Wilkins never had a team like Kevin Durant. Even the OKC Kevin Durant teams had way more talent than the Atlanta Hawks ever had when Dominique was there. So end of the day, you give Dominique some talent like Kevin Durant had, I think Dominique Wilkins will actually win the championship, and I actually think Dominique will lead this team better than Kevin Durant has ever done. And you think about any team that Kevin Durant played in his career, he never been the leader on the team. Russell Westbrook was the leader of OKC. When the motherfucker went to Golden State, Draymond Green was the leader of Golden State. When the motherfucker went to Brooklyn, hell, we didn't know who the hell the leader was of Brooklyn. We knew he wasn't, though. And then come to Phoenix. He wasn't the damn leader of Phoenix. End of the day, bro, Kevin Durant is the most underachieving player in NBA history. Top 5 talent, but the most underachieving player in NBA history. And without Steph Curry, he wouldn't be a fucking champion. So since we know that for a fact now, I say that Dominique Wilkins is better than Kevin Durant all time.
I wouldn't say he's the
So
most
KD
underachieving. He still
had
got
more
he
points,
still
more
got 3
rebounds, more
championships.
LJ
assists.
stepping, man.
Yo,
Yeah, what you got on this shit, man?
what are we talking about? We talking about KD?
Yes. Kevin Durant choked. What you got on Kevin Durant choking throughout the whole
Mm,
totality of this series, man?
he got to retire at this point. He ain't shit
good
without
lord.
Curry.
Let him talk.
Tire.
Let the
Yeah,
nigga talk, man.
he ain't shit without Curry, man. He got to retire.
Oh boy.
Can you expound into that? Go dive deep in the water, bro. You gotta expound into that shit, man.
I think niggas doing research because they really want to cook me that bad. They probably doing some research. I can't believe this nigga said
Thanks.
Dominique better than Kevin Durant. That's not far-fetched, nigga, because that nigga used to torch Larry
That's
Bird
far
ass.
fetched though. That's
No,
far fetched.
no, it's not. The only reason the Hawks couldn't beat Boston because Boston was a damn super team. Dominique used to kill Larry Bird every fucking game that they went head to head. He was killing the so-called best small forward in the NBA then and Larry Bird.
Hey, the
So
Hawks had some good teams, bro. Like they was
no,
winning
the
a lot
Hawks
of
did not
games.
have great
Dominique couldn't
talent.
get it
The
done.
Hawks did not have great talent. They did
Hey,
not
Dominique
y'all,
have
hold
the
couldn't
on.
get it
talent.
done, bro.
Okay,
Hold
so
on. Let me go to the
50
next
win
guy.
teams, bro.
name me
Nathan Mills.
something that
Nathan Mills.
What's up?
Yeah, what you got on this shit, man?
On what? I just joined. What? I don't even know what we talking about.
we talk about the Kevin Durant situation, man. Kevin Durant choked again. What you got on his assessment of his career, bro?
Kevin Durant can't win. He's not a leader. He's not the type to lead a team. He'd rather just have to play a role than be the guy on the team. That's been him his whole career.
His whole career, okay.
Do you got some pushback on that? What's that nigga name? Wizard Warrior?
I mean, all right, so he said his whole career, right? So how the hell did he win an MVP and 4 scoring titles? By being a sideline cheerleader?
Because he led the league in scoring, not led somebody anywhere.
So led somebody. So as a youngin, he ain't lead them boys to the finals as a youngin?
We not acting like Kevin Durant not great, bro, but it's levels to this shit.
I just
He's
asked
not
the
on
question.
the level they
Did he or did he not lead a team to the finals as a youngin?
He lost, nigga.
No, he was the 1B on the team. 1A, 1B.
All right, so who was 1A?
Durant.
He was 1A. It was 1A, 1B. Him and Russ was the lead. Was
1A, 1B, right? Nah. He was
just like the Celtics lost to the Warriors.
Stop this 1A bullshit, nigga. This ain't Kobe
like
and
that,
Shaq,
bro.
nigga. The fuck you talking about 1A, 1B, nigga? This ain't
so
Kobe
we giving
and Shaq.
excuses for to
Hold on. Can you tell me Russell Westbrook's stats in that series?
What, like when Magic Johnson said it was the worst performance that he's seen by a point guard in the NBA Finals? That series?
Magic Johnson.
Bro,
also
are you talking about that
Lonzo
series in the NBA Finals, bro? Like when he kept turning the ball over left and right, getting stripped by Mario
What did KD
Chalmers
do in the biggest moment of his life, though?
What?
And went up 3-1. The same exact shit. So what's your what?
I just know as a youngin in his first finals, he dropped 30 on LeBron's head. So what now?
Lost.
So you a box score watcher?
Went home with a lose.
Bro, it's not about box score watching. Yeah,
hey, how many games did they lose in?
But
I got one question. How many games did they lose in?
What happened in the clutch time in all those games?
How many games
they
did
talk like
lose
bitches.
in?
That's not
so
leader.
It was just Miami Heat versus Kevin Durant, right?
Hold on. They won game 1, and then what happened? They didn't win another game the rest of the series.
Bro, you know what the craziest part is, bro? You know what the craziest part is about that, bro? All them games were close at the end.
Where was James Harden?
At the end, and they started
James Harden didn't shrink.
KD not like that for real. When KD
James Harden didn't shrink that series
as the first option,
you know what's crazy? Hey, you know what's
talking
crazy?
about James Harden? James Harden wasn't no crazy player at that time.
I'm a Giannis
bro,
person.
he was the sixth man of the year, and he was killing the Spurs in the West playoffs.
Other players, but with Kevin Durant, all of a sudden y'all just want to talk about his teammates all the time. That shit crazy. And his teammates are Hall of Famers. That's the crazy part,
bro. What did James Harden do in the finals?
That was
being
not
the sixth man of the year.
James Harden.
And he killed the Spurs. And he killed the Spurs in the West playoffs.
What did in back-to-back closeout games up 3-1? Kevin Durant went 12 for 30 and like 11 for 30 or something like that.
How many turnovers did he have in clutch time?
You trying to blame James Harden, who was the third?
I'm not, bro. I'm not blaming nobody. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like you win as a team and you lose as a team. Y'all trying to put everything on KD, saying he lost.
I'll give you 2012.
I said, bro. I said in this man's first finals, he dropped 30. Oh, you box score, watch it. I'm trying to put context into the man's individual performances, bro.
And in 2016,
so if he dropped 15, y'all would have shitted on him. But he dropped 30. Now I'm box score watching.
But he lost. He didn't come up clutch in the clutch. They needed him to score in the clutch. And what did he do? Brick every shot, so it doesn't fucking matter. He could have
brick every shot. Yeah, sure. Okay.
All that matters is the end of the game, bro. If you can't score at the end of the game, that's what matters. Look at what
he was the sole reason why they lost that final.
No. Look at this.
It was all on KD. It was all on KD why they lost.
It was on KD and Russ, but KD was right there with Russ
and James Harden, bro. And James Harden.
I'm just gonna be real. That finals, they got beat. They got beat by an older, more veteran Heat team. They were a more mature Big Three. But 2016, he up 3-1. He got a chance to take out.
Bro, I'm not giving him excuses for that.
D-Wade or KD?
All time D-Wade, nigga. What you mean?
So D-Wade got to move up?
Huh?
That means D-Wade got to move up. Because KD like top 15.
Whoa. Talking about, I never put KD top 15. And I never put KD over D-Wade. See, that's other people.
KD not even top 20.
D-Wade's a top 3 shooter.
KD top 20, bro. That's blasphemy. That's blasphemy, bro.
I don't know if he top 20. And you know what? I take it back. He's top 20, but he's in the 8. He's in the
average Joe. He's not top 20, bro.
He's 17
All right,
to
name
20.
20 players better than Kevin Durant. It's gonna be false.
I don't feel like.
Hold on.
You want Herm to name the small forwards that's better than Kevin
Durant.
That's what I want Herm to do.
If you can't name the players, don't say he's not when he clearly is.
I said I can't.
I got a question for you.
Hold on.
Dirk's ahead of KD, right? Y'all got Dirk, right? Make sure. I'm just
no.
Sure.
No.
What?
Yeah. I'm taking Dirk over KD. I'm taking Dirk over KD.
Yeah, I'm taking Dirk over KD. I can't get behind it.
No.
I mean,
you can't get behind Dirk.
No.
I mean, Dirk was a franchise carrier his whole career.
Facts.
Bro, like he had to go
won.
through
He got to a
a
championship
tough
one time.
West.
Dirk was in the
Bruh.
West.
Hold on.
on.
Yeah, hold on. Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
These are my top 20 players. It's that fuck nigga T want to say if you top saying Katie is a top 20 player. Let me name the players. It's no order.
Okay.
You got Jordan, Kareem, Duncan, LeBron, Magic, Bird, Shaq, Curry, Hakeem, Kobe, Bill Russell, Moses Malone, KG, Carmelo, Dirk, Kawhi, Jerry West,
Kawhi can't be over
Robinson.
KD, bro.
Hold on, bro. Like, let the man finish, bro.
Hold on, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm naming the fucking name. So shut the fuck up and let me talk, nigga. What else? Giannis, put Giannis up there. He's better than Kevin Durant all time. Who else? Yeah, that's about 20. Oh, D Wade. Yeah, put D Wade up there as well.
You say Dr. J yet?
Oh yeah, Dr. J. Put Dr. J up there. Yes, bro, that's like 23, 22.
Hey, bro, I don't like KD, my nigga, but this is crazy, my nigga.
Nah, hey, it's a fair, bro. It's a fair list, bro. Again, bro.
I name all the players.
I'm only defending
not
KD
taking
as an
Moses
individual
Malone
talent,
over
bro.
Kevin Durant.
Yes, I am.
Why not? Why not?
Why not? Why not, nigga?
Moses Malone spanked Kareem out the playoffs head to head. What you mean?
Because Moses Malone and Kevin Durant played in two different eras, and I know for a fact Kevin Durant's a better player than Moses Malone.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Kevin Durant played in a much harder era in basketball. He had to play much harder players.
Malone
Kevin Durant had to go against the second greatest player in NBA history.
He's better than Kevin Durant, bro.
In his prime, Kevin Durant had to go against the second greatest player in NBA history in his prime. And Steph Curry, who was another player approaching top 10.
Maybe because you're a little young. Moses was winning early 80s. Who's there? You got Kareem Magic. You got whatchamacallit. You got Bird Celtics. Like Moses.
Weren't they
Philly? No, but he was on Philly.
ABA
now, well, before he went to Philly though. You know, before he went to Philly,
like Moses had to do it too.
Weren't the ABA and the NBA still
Well, I'm talking about like even early 80s, but still Moses was competing with Kareem. So if you got Kareem up there, you can't be like, oh, he didn't play against anybody.
Yeah, Moses a fair pick over KD. I can't argue that. Again, I
The
can't defend
one
KD's
you
legacy.
can argue with is, and it's not, you could say Malone, maybe not. And I don't put Malone on any top 10s or whatever all times because he a weirdo. But like non-basketball.
I mean, Kevin Durant. We know Kevin Durant ain't nowhere near top 10, nowhere near top 15, nowhere near top 20, nowhere near top 25.
He might not be top
20. That nigga not even 30.
He on that nigga nuts.
He's between 35 and 40. That's what he is. He's between 35 and 40.
That's the
then on top of that,
I ain't gonna lie.
he's the number 8. He's between number 8 and 10 small forward of all time. He took a major dip.
Name me these small forwards.
Dick, man.
Hey Herm, name the small forwards better than Kevin Durant. Like the 7 that you got. Just 7, bro. Just 7.
All right, LeBron James better than him.
Facts.
Kawhi Leonard better than him.
No.
Kawhi Leonard only plays 6 seasons.
Kawhi's better.
Imagine Kawhi actually plays.
Hold on. Name some more. Nobody cut him off.
Larry Bird better than him. Dominique Wilkins better than him. Dr. J better than him. That's 5 right there. Scottie Pippen better than him. That's 6.
I don't know.
Scottie Pippen is better than him. Way better.
Keep going, bro. Keep going. You got it. Keep going.
Number 7. So this way got kind of hard for me. But at the same time, number 7. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
You mean number 6?
I'm gonna put Carmelo Anthony over Kevin Durant. Ooh. See, a lot of people gonna wonder why I did that. The reason why I did that. Carmelo Anthony, and I'll actually
name the 7. Name the 7. Then explain.
I named the 7. Carmelo Anthony, number 7. I got Melo over.
Name the 8. Name the 8.
I named 7. I got Kevin Durant number 8.
What about
so I named you 7.
Hey, you didn't name Elgin Baylor.
Yeah, only reason I didn't because a lot of people don't know about Elgin Baylor, so okay. I really didn't mention him because of that. John Havlicek, of course. John Havlicek, if you put a lot of different criteria, we put all the criteria in one. John Havlicek can easily be a top 5 small forward of all time, but a lot of people in the modern era are not gonna understand his impact. A lot of people, there's not a lot of film on John Havlicek to the point where people can actually judge it the right way.
So you're keeping the 80s up, basically. Like you're keeping the 80s up, basically.
Yeah. That's why I basically keep. And I could arguably put Paul Pierce over Kevin Durant.
You could arguably.
Come on, man. Can we have serious basketball?
Y'all niggas is just
Actually
talking
being
now. Y'all
serious.
fucking
All right,
hating.
I'm gonna ask
I
you.
can't.
Kawhi
I'm
is
gonna
not
ask
better
you.
than
He's
KD.
chatting, bro.
I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm gonna ask you an honest question. Then, who's the clutchest between Paul Pierce and Kevin Durant?
Paul
Who's the what?
Pierce. Paul
Pierce is
Pierce.
probably more clutch, but I still
Yeah.
can't put Paul ahead of
Listen,
KD. That's kind
as
of
soon
nasty.
Clutch don't
hey,
determine your
as soon as
value as a player.
as soon as Paul Pierce got some
Paul
help, what he
Pierce was a
did.
better defender than Kevin Durant.
Nah.
Yes, he was.
Nah.
Yes,
I'm
he
gonna
was.
put KD in the
Nah.
morning. I gotta
Hey,
go.
Paul
Yes, he
Pierce.
was. You
Hey,
dumb fuck.
Paul Pierce was dropping LeBron off, fellas, bro. Let's not forget that, bro.
He
He
made
had help. He had
You
weapons
gonna
over
let his
LeBron.
balls hang out your throat, huh?
He had help.
Then arguably in this era right now, Jimmy Butler better than that nigga right now.
Nah.
Bro, okay. Let's not KD. Let's not do that because the
So
obvious
Jimmy
problem
Butler
with
ain't better.
KD,
So what Jimmy Butler been doing since 2020 is not
He's better.
more
He's
impressive than
better.
what
He's
Kevin
better
Durant been
now.
No.
doing.
Yes,
No.
He's been
yes, he
better
No.
than
is.
Kevin
No.
Durant since
No.
2020. Yes, he
You
has.
That's
only
facts.
talking
That's
about
Yes,
the
facts.
he
That's
has.
playoffs.
facts.
Yes,
You
That's
he
only
has.
talking
facts.
about the
Yes, he
playoffs.
has.
The
Jimmy Butler
regular
been
you can
better
say
season
the
than him
last
matters.
two. You can say the
since
The
last
the
regular
year.
season matters
You can
because
say
Kevin
23 and
Durant don't have
22,
a
but not
bad
21.
playoff
KD was out of
anyway.
his
And
mind
then,
in the
hey,
playoffs.
better yet, I'm gonna go even further. Kevin Durant might be number 10. I got James Worthy over that nigga. And
What?
really, his career was cut short because off of his health. Other than that, for the talent, James Worthy is right there with Kevin Durant when it comes to talent. Was he a better shooter? No, but he was more athletic. In mid range, he was just as lethal mid range. He
Better
had a
post
better
game.
post. He had a better post game, and he was a better defender than Kevin Durant. So arguably, James Worthy, in all actuality, is better than Kevin Durant. Then he's a champion. Then, in all actuality, that's what made the Lakers dynasty stay longer than what it really was
No one else
supposed to.
thinks that.
I mean, a lot
Well,
of people,
You're the only person who would
a
say
lot of
that.
people ain't a dick sucker like you. So
Hold on,
that's why,
Grant. Hold on,
that's
Grant.
why
You gonna let
you
him
may
talk? You
think
like that, Grant?
that's why you
I
may
mean,
think
he's
a lot
just
of people
saying
don't think
crazy
that.
shit, bro.
Grant, you gonna
do
let him
I agree
disrespect you like
James
that,
Worthy
Grant?
better than KD? No, I
He didn't
don't
say
agree, but
shit.
I'm not gonna say it's not arguable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can not agree with something, but you can understand it's still arguable. You feel what I'm saying? Like James Worthy was a great player, but like, hey, he always came through in the finals. Always.
How it's not arguable then?
I got a question. Like when y'all be saying like when y'all be comparing like older
And
players,
Dominique better than Kevin Durant too.
When y'all
when
say
y'all
So
be
yeah,
Kawhi
saying
Kevin
Leonard
older
is
Durant
better
number
players,
than
do
10.
Kevin
y'all ever
Durant, do
think about
y'all
like
truly honestly
the
believe that?
level of skill that you need for each era? Because like basketball
Watch the
evolves.
tape.
Like
Watch the tape.
basketball evolves. Like y'all do understand that, right? Like you saying niggas from the 80s, when the 80s, a good player in the 80s would not with the same skill level would not be a good player in the 2000s.
Damn
So
near
so
probably
so
wouldn't make
Dominique
the league, be in the G League.
hold on so
What?
athletic is Dominique Wilkins one of the most athletic athletes of all time, one of the best in between games of all time, one of the most polarizing athletes that we ever seen. Would not have lasted in this era.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying to
As
the level of
strong
Kevin.
as he was, as powerful as he was, as
I'm
quick
saying
as he
to the
was,
level of
nigga
Kevin
was
Durant.
6'8".
Like
Nigga was 6'8",
KD
6'9". A lot
six,
of people
KD
forget that.
7 foot. Come on, what we talking about,
All
man?
right,
Like you
what
can hate
has that
KD as much as you
translated
want
for
to, but
Kevin
you got to
Durant?
be
Yeah,
realistic about how
but
niggas
also you're not equating to the fact that Kevin Durant actually struggles against physical defense. So if you put him in an era where is more physical and they can actually bump him out of spot, which is hand check and all that stuff. And we've seen that Kevin Durant in the era where it's more spacing, there's a lot of free flowing on the perimeter as well. And he's playing in an era where you can't be physical. Yes, and you're not playing in an era where it's compacted in. We've seen teams literally just make close the gap when Kevin Durant handles and exposes his ball security, expose his handles, expose everything for him when you play physical with him, bro. So when those eras, bro, Kevin Durant would be less efficient and he'd be less of a productive scorer, bro. Because
That's tough to say, bro. Like Larry Bird was dominating. I mean, I
I mean,
think
Dominique used to
yeah.
Dominique.
KD,
If you look at now, bro, if you look at most of the head-to-heads, bro, Dominique Wilkins basically outscored. I mean, Larry Bird most of the time. Dominique always torched Larry Bird. It's
he
just
said,
Larry
"Where y'all
Bird
put
had the,
Shaq in y'all top 10
Larry
because Shaq
Bird
is
had the
way
greater
better than
team,
KD."
bro.
Hey,
Nah,
instead of
nah. We
Shaq
bashing
talking
is
about
Kevin
small
Durant and
forwards, bro. We
making
talking about
false
small
narratives
forwards.
saying
Shaq is
he's
like
not a top 10 small forward,
Shaq is 8 and 9.
why don't niggas glorify Jokic?
What about Jokic? Jokic is great. He's better than Kevin Durant, way better than Kevin Durant. It's not even close.
Not all time. No,
we need
he
to
ain't
give
even
Jokic
been to
more
a
credit now,
championship.
though. Like
He ain't even been to a
Now
championship.
though.
When we
right
gonna talk
now,
about?
right now, Jokic is the best player in the league.
No.
I don't know
How,
about that,
Are you
how
bro.
are
can
you
you
saying it
argue about
because
that?
are you saying it because you same skin colorism?
No, I'm like a lot of people agree with that, bro. I'm telling you. Look at his numbers in these
My
playoffs.
nigga.
How can you argue about that? Right now in the playoffs, he's the best player left.
No. No.
No.
Steph Curry
Okay, who?
left.
Hold on, how many points Jokic dropped tonight?
Yeah,
30.
30-point triple
30,
double.
12, and 10.
Oh yeah. He the best player in the playoffs right now. I agree. I
I mean,
told
he's
King
not
J.
playing center. He's playing Jock Landon, though.
I told King J last night. I said if Jokic has a great closing out
Y'all be
game where he
saying all
dropped
this, but what
30.
does Jokic do against
Y'all
centers?
know
What does
Embiid's
Jokic
still in
do
the
against
playoffs,
Embiid? What
right?
does
So
Jokic
y'all
do against
saying
AD?
Jokic better than
That
Well,
nigga
Embiid?
be he don't play
Jokic,
centers for real, bro. Jokic be playing the work. Jokic
Jokic,
be playing
hey,
some dead ass centers, bro.
he just dominated Gobert, bro. Come on now, we can't say that,
Rudy
bro.
Gobert is not good at guarding centers, bro. He can't
Oh,
guard any of the centers.
okay, all right.
Y'all
So
be gassing the fuck out of him, bro.
a three-time defensive player of the
He's a
year.
great rim
Cut that
protector.
shit
Stop.
out. We
Don't
all know that shit, bro.
glorify
He just
Rudy
you get
Gobert.
Yeah,
defensive player
He's
of the
an
year. Come
elite
on,
rim
bro. We
protector.
all know you get defensive player of the year from just being a good rim protector back then.
Nah,
Bro, this
Gobert's
season,
pretty
No, he's better
strong,
than
bro.
Gobert
good. He
couldn't
was
guard
an
the perimeter.
elite
That was
rim
literally why the
protector.
Jazz lost. He
He
wasn't.
was
He was
an
just
elite
big
rim protector. That's
bro,
and
it.
knew how to
stop
move his
stop
arm.
saying AD. He cooks AD. He averaged 26, 12, and 7 versus
His
AD this
average
year.
goes down
If you
5 points against
what
AD,
is AD average versus Jokic?
and he gets way less
What
rebounds.
That's
does
not
AD
that's not what
average
we were
versus
arguing.
Jokic,
We
nigga?
weren't
I'm saying,
arguing
what
that.
does Jokic
He
do?
probably
His
averages
numbers
35 and 12
substantially
versus
drop when he
Jokic.
plays competition.
Like who?
AD and Embiid.
Because I don't remember Embiid guarding him. I
Hey,
remember
I'm
PJ
telling you
Tucker
this
guarding
right
him.
now.
Facts.
Tomorrow, with my team,
He,
when we whoop on them Warriors, nigga,
they're
the
what?
Nuggets is
Like,
next. The Nuggets is
Hey,
next,
what
nigga.
are you watching, man?
Hey, Mo, can you pull up something? Go to Land of Basketball, pull up Dominique Wilkins versus Larry Bird, so people can really understand how Dominique Wilkins was more favorable in those matchups, so they can understand how great he really was. It's just the fact that he just didn't have the team to beat Boston, bro. Out of
Nah, bro. Like Dominique
out
Wilkins is a
of those
certified
50
legend,
plus,
bro. I
now
mean,
out
He
of those
didn't have the team to beat Boston. That's believable. Boston had a good ass team. Shit.
then he had to go through Dr. J and them too. That super team Philly had. Then he had the
Milwaukee
Detroit
Bucks was
Pistons.
tough.
Yeah, but Paul Preston and all those boys, man. A lot of people don't really know what Dominique had to endure.
Head to head versus Larry Bird, he averaged about what 28,
20,
26 points a game. I mean, that's big time. I mean,
That's not
like
somebody
Dominique,
I'm putting over Kevin Durant. I'm sorry.
but
I'm
it's
not doing it.
arguable though. It's arguable.
It's arguable. I'm not doing it. It's blasphemy.
Yeah. I don't got Dominique Wilkins over KD.
I
But
don't
if
have
somebody
Kawhi
want to
Leonard
tell
over
me that,
Kevin Durant. I'm sorry. I feel like Kevin Durant's body of work speaks for
Who all
itself.
do you have over KD
His
again?
first
no,
year, and hold on, let me speak, bro. Why I ain't no Kevin Durant? His first year in the
no,
NBA, he
man, I
averaged
ain't
20
hating on him.
points.
Shit, he hated on himself with the poor
Bro, his
performances that he
first year,
had.
he
It ain't
had
our
They
fault
ass
that
20
his
points.
hurt.
ass don't show up. It ain't our fault he don't
20
show up.
points in his first year. The
In,
year
end of the
after that, he
end of the
averaged
day,
what,
bro,
25?
I was front row in 2014 when OKC played the goddamn Memphis Grizzlies in the 7-game series when Russell Westbrook was out because he torn his meniscus, right? I seen a 6'5" Tony Allen locked up Kevin Durant, mate,
Hey,
was
LJ
tearing his
Steph, we
ass up,
can't hear you,
locked his
bro.
ass up. And end of the day, KD, man, KD ain't Dominique Wilkins went out letting no little ass Tony Allen lock him up.
Facts,
KD
Hearn.
saved Steph Curry career, and
I
Steph
agree, Hearn.
Curry
Hey, Hearn,
saved
you think
KD career.
Hearn? So you think Dominique better than KD?
They
Yes.
teamed up on LeBron.
Yes.
I hate when niggas hate on
What
LeBron. Look what had to
my
happen.
question is like,
Who teamed up?
if we talking about like, are we talking about like
Go fuck
as a
LeBron.
player, or we just talking about like performing? Because
Who,
like
who
you
said
can't
who
be
said
looking,
that shit?
They
huh?
did team up on LeBron, nigga.
You could include both,
Fuck
nigga.
LeBron, nigga.
You could include
Fuck
both points of
Kawhi, nigga.
Bitch ass
Because
boy. You got
if you
that
just talking
nigga
about as
dick
a
in your
player,
mouth.
bro, KD
You
one
got
of the best
Kawhi dick in
basketball
your
players
mouth,
you
nigga.
will ever see in your life.
Yeah, nigga, man.
like
how he got a suspect handle?
nah, his handle's not
Oh
that
yeah,
suspect,
You
bro.
talking
Herm
about
not lying.
suspect handle?
KD does have a
KD got one of
suspect.
the best two crosses you will
Nah,
ever see in
No,
your
no,
life.
he don't. No, he don't. His ball security is very, very suspect. When teams close the gap on his ass, bro, and play
Come
woman,
on,
get
Mook,
up into
bro.
his face, and they actually, especially when he goes left, bro, he's prone to turnovers, bro. Very,
This
very prone
nigga
to
said,
turnovers.
Talking
Mookie,
about
you got
prime
Warriors
KD
winning
or like
game
or right
6.
now
And
as
now,
y'all speaking about
better,
story.
yeah. How the fuck y'all gonna take up for a nigga that we know is not even known for defense? And Aaron Gordon, D him up.
Nah,
Aaron
Aaron
Gordon
Gordon
is
known
known
for
for
defense
defense
now.
lately.
Aaron
What are you
No,
Gordon's
talking
he's
been
about?
not.
playing.
No,
Yes,
he's
he
Bro,
Bro,
my
has.
he's
nigga,
not.
they
Bro,
was
come on,
fouling,
man.
bro.
Let's
Some
keep it
players,
real.
bro.
Yeah,
y'all,
all,
when
and
Aaron,
why does he
Shut
guard the
your
when
best
have,
bitch
player
hey,
on
up.
the
hey,
other
y'all,
team?
Hey,
Why does he always guard
hey,
the
y'all,
best
hold
player
on,
on the
y'all.
other
When
team?
have
Then
we seen Aaron Gordon lock up anybody?
Nobody.
hey,
Come on, fellas, bro. Come
hey,
on,
how
man.
many
I'm asking
turnovers
a
did the
real
Phoenix
question.
Suns have tonight
Come on, bro.
in the first half? How many turnovers did they have tonight in the first half?
This can't be real, man. Like,
And then move. The reason why I say this too, a lot of people don't know. Dominique Wilkins, his whole career, even when he went to the Spurs late in his career after he torn his Achilles, Dominique Wilkins never played with a
Hey,
guy.
where the niggas at who saying the Lakers
Played
games
with a
is
guy that
rigged for the
averaged 20
Nuggets
points.
games?
I don't doubt that Dominique Wilkins didn't have help, but he's not better than Kevin Durant. That's like we're just not gonna do that. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna do it with Kawhi. I'm not gonna do it with
How
Carmelo.
you
I'm not
can do
gonna do it
how you can
with
do
Moses Malone,
Melo is
whoever the
number
fuck
8.
you name.
Melo is number 8, he's number
Kawhi is
9
better than KD.
all
It's not
time
even
scorer.
close.
He's
Kawhi
number
right now
9,
is better
bro.
than Kevin Durant,
What
but
does
he's
what does
injury
Kawhi
No,
prone
have? What
Kawhi,
does
bitch.
Kawhi
He
Kawhi,
have?
always
What does
get injured.
Kawhi
Kawhi is
have?
Kawhi,
He got
Kawhi
broke
is way
knees.
better than
He got broken knees.
What does he do
I don't know.
better?
the
Aside from
The
Kawhi peaked
Is
better
a
as a
better defender.
hold on. Kawhi peaked better as a better defender. In the playoffs, he was just as good as a scorer, and also his scoring gets better and his efficiency gets better in the postseason. Postseason playoff translation, Kawhi's a better playoff performer than Kevin Durant. On top of that, uh, Kawhi can make the claim that he's hold on, somebody got echo. Kawhi can make the claim that he is historically one of the greatest two-way players of all time. KD cannot make that claim as well. On top of that, if we look at it from a terms of a leader perspective and actually doing everything that can impact a team into making deep postseason runs every year, Kawhi in that 2019 run, did something that Kevin Durant has never did throughout his whole totality of his career. On top of that, if you look at accolades, both guys got 2 championships. Both guys got 2 Finals MVPs. Kawhi got 2 DPOIs. KD got 1 regular season MVP. But if we're looking at a basketball player, Kawhi is just a better basketball player, and he's a better leader, and he's a guy that's historically one of the greatest playoff performers of all
So
time in
how
this
is
era.
Kawhi a leader
Can't
though?
sit there and say that, bro. Better than
I mean,
KD.
Kevin
KD's
Durant,
a
the
How
most
is he a leader?
efficient finals
hold on.
performer of all time, bro.
I got a
Kawhi's
question.
defensive leadership. On top of that, when he was in Toronto, people sit there and say, "Oh, Toronto was a good team before Kawhi came there." They was a good team, but they was not good enough team to make a deep postseason
Yeah,
run
but the
and won
leaders
a
were like the
championship.
veterans on that team,
Hold on,
like
hold on,
Lowry,
hold on, hold on, hold on,
Ibaka,
hold on,
Gasol.
hold on. That team was not deep enough to win a championship and to make deep postseason runs, going to the NBA Finals, winning a championship. Kawhi in his first year was doing that by anchoring one of the greatest defensive
Well, they
units in the
added
playoffs all
well
time.
too. They switched out Valanciunas for
Okay,
Gasol.
cool. They was role players. When they added a guy, Kawhi Leonard, Kawhi Leonard was anchoring one of the best defensive units in the postseason. On top of that, doing that by averaging 30 on efficient splits, doing that by not having another star player by his side. Yes, he had good players, good role players, but it was not another Hall of Fame top 75 star player on the side, making deep postseason runs, doing that by putting up great numbers in the playoffs and in the NBA Finals as well. That 2019 run, KD has never did nothing close to what Kawhi did in 2019, bro. Because
You said the Raptors weren't good enough to win a championship.
no,
Didn't the Raptors make the Eastern Conference Finals?
one time.
The next year.
They only made it one time, and they was getting put out second and first round, bro. One time
They only got put out by LeBron. Like, that's what you're not realizing. If
No,
it
it was
wasn't for
not.
LeBron, the Raptors
It
would have
was
made a
not.
whole bunch of conference finals.
No. What I'm saying is this: they got put out by LeBron James mid teams. They was getting.
That's
They was
not the
getting.
point. They're getting put out by the second greatest player ever. That's
He's
not
not the
done.
second greatest player ever. What I'm
Who
saying is
better than
this:
him? Hold on. Who better than him?
Kobe.
Cole.
Cut it out. Get it out. Get out of
Kobe,
here.
Well, that's
Get
a
out of here.
different rabbit hole, bro. That's a
Jordan,
rabbit hole,
Kobe,
bro.
Kareem, Duncan,
Who
Magic.
was? Tell me about
Come
Kareem
on, bro.
Comp. Tell me about Kareem Comp. Tell me about Kareem Comp. Tell me about Kareem Comp.
It's not about that. We're talking about who's a better basketball
Yeah,
player.
we going down a
we
different
What does
rabbit hole
Kareem do
right
better
now,
then?
bro.
He don't. What does Kareem do better?
You
He
on
don't
some
score
dick?
better.
You
He
on
don't
some?
defend better. He don't
You
pass
on some
better.
He
dick sucking?
does. He
Hold on,
scores
bro.
better.
Hold on, bro. You want some dick sucker shit? We talking about another time. We not talking about LeBron. What I'm saying is this: is that DeMar DeRozan played in a competition in the East where the shit was fucking weak and the shit was fucking mid. So the fact that a guy only went to one conference finals, and yes, he was losing to LeBron James, but he was losing to LeBron James mid teams because in
It doesn't matter how
2017,
big the team is. If you lose
2018,
to a great player,
2018,
you're
the
gonna
Cleveland
lose.
Cavaliers was one of the worst defensive units in the lead at the time, and LeBron James had mid teammates as well, and DeMar DeRozan was still losing. On top of that, bro, DeMar DeRozan, even if LeBron James is not on that in the East, he would still lose to the goddamn Boston Celtics as well. The Milwaukee Bucks were just getting better. They would start to form to themselves as well. Like, bro, stop it, bro. DeMar DeRozan, they didn't had a good enough team that can make deep postseason runs and go to the NBA Finals, bro. It's simple as that, my nigga. Real talk, bro.
That the only time I feel like they would have lost was the Celtics. That
they would have lost to the Celtics. They would have lost to the Milwaukee Bucks because they was getting better year by year. Like,
what
come
year?
on, bro.
Saying what year would they have lost to the Bucks?
They would have lost them if LeBron was not on the team. Say if Kawhi was not in the East, they would have lost them in 2019. They would have lost them in 2018.
I'm not saying 2019. I'm not saying 2019.
With no Drew Holiday.
Yes, they would have lost. They would have lost. That's simple. They was not good enough, bro. They was just not good enough. Kawhi came onto that Raptors team. He elevated Siakam play, elevated Fred VanVleet play as well. They started getting better. They start taking the leap that they got offensively and defensively as well. And his defensive leadership on that 2019 Raptors defensive team. On top of that, him with that series that he had in Philly. Hold on, bro. The series that he had in Philly, where he was averaging 34.5 points per game and doing it by great efficiency and also an elite defense as well. And if you look at the role players, the role players didn't show up. It was just Kawhi and himself. That's why he was on. That's why Kawhi Leonard that series was on the list with Jordan and LeBron was the most Jordan and Kareem was the most points scored in the single series because the numbers that he had to carry throughout that whole entire particularly in that series as well. What he had to do, bro. So that's why, to me, I think Kawhi is over Kevin Durant because as a basketball player, he peaked better as a better defender. On top of that, he was just as good as a scorer as Kevin Durant in the postseason, and he was just as efficient as well. His skill set, Kawhi can make claim he's one of the greatest scorers of all time because if you just look at particularly his skill set and the way that he can scores, he's one of the best that we have ever seen at all time. And on top of that, bro, just his defensive impact, his impact alone, especially in the postseason, he's one of the greatest playoff performers of all time, and the playoff translation is always there, bro.
I mean, those are good points. Anybody want to take Kawhi over KD? I respect that. Only wing I'm taking over KD is LeBron James. But I respect. I mean, hey, if you want Bird, I mean, that's not a losing pick.
Bird is better. Bird is better. Kawhi is better. You
J.
can make an argument that Dr. J is better than Kevin Durant, and I think KD's still a top 5 small forward. I'm not gonna go like her. I think he's still a top 5 small forward, but I'm just saying that there's guys to me that's better. I think comfortably I would take Kawhi and Larry Bird over Kevin Durant and LeBron James. But then, Larry Bird, I mean, Dr. J is a debate, but most people put Dr. J. But like I said, bro, it is what it is.
Hey, do y'all remember KD from his prime days? Or y'all just judging him now?
Days,
34 years old, off the popped Achilles.
People,
he ain't the same player no more, guys. I mean, we all can see that.
No, but people forget, man. People forgetting those OKC days, man. People forgetting how people don't realize how dominant Russ really was. Like I told y'all really don't want to believe the fact in 2016 when they was up 3-1 on Golden State that Russ wasn't the best player on the team. All you gotta do is look it up. All you gotta do is look it up and watch the games. Russ was killing Steph Curry.
Steph Curry always getting 100 on defense.
Now I'm just saying, but Russ, I'm talking about Russ was on a mission in that series.
Oh yeah, I'm agreeing. They people don't understand that. They act like Russ was the problem when KD and Russ together were turning the ball over in clutch time and taking terrible shots and missing in clutch time.
And Iggy, and people keep forgetting it. People don't like to mention it. Iggy was locking up Kevin Durant in all those fourth quarters.
He had him shooting tour days.
In all those fourth quarters, Iggy was locking his ass up. People don't like to mention that. They forget about it. Actually, they forget that happened.
Russ in that 2012 finals was 27, 6, 6, 1 and 1.5 a block with 2 turnovers. I don't see how that's the worst finals performance you've ever seen by a point guard.
No, I'm
I
talking about
don't.
from managing the game as a point guard, like being a floor general, bro. Like he
Yeah,
was turning the ball
it's
over a
just
lot. Like that's
sloppy.
what he meant.
Now
His numbers
James
were there,
Harden
but like he was
How
breaking
is
D
he
at
Wade
turning
that
over
off.
the
three,
ball a lot if he
at
has
that
2
three, James
turnovers?
Harden was the worst at all though.
Yeah, James Harden was definitely the
Yeah,
worst out
for
of all of
sure.
them.
Her, bro, this nigga KD, bro. I just like, bro,
He a
like this.
whole move.
He finished. I ain't gonna lie. He is finished.
Nah,
Oh,
but
they
like he's
say
not
you
finished.
said
Come
you
on now.
seen KD post game already talking about trade.
Next year, the Suns got to win the
This
chip.
shit
They
sad, bro.
got to. They
Man,
need to get some
that nigga,
pieces.
I don't expect them to win the championship because KD is
They
not
got
him.
to.
that
They
nigga gotta
have
go
to.
back
I
to
feel like
Golden
Booker
State,
gonna be a
man.
better player next
Hey,
year. Booker might
that
go for
nigga gotta go back to
MVP.
Golden
They're
State.
gonna
He
they're
might
gonna
go back to go to
fix that
state.
roster next year.
Hey Mook, if Kevin Durant goes to Golden State, what you going to say?
He
And
should
how
have.
you?
He's not gonna
Oh,
go to
bro,
Golden State. He
that
should
right
have
there
though.
gonna be he basically conceded to the vet like, yeah, I ain't shit without Curry, so let me win some more championships, bro. I don't, man, that's crazy, boy. Like, that's crazy, man.
This nigga like he got two without me. I gotta even it up.
Damn,
That
bro.
nigga go back to Golden State, I'm gonna laugh so hard, man. That really go. That might make me drop him out the top 10
I mean,
small
but he
forward
can't go
position.
on his own though. You know,
That
like the
made me. That
Warriors
might
gonna have
make
to
me
make the
drop him out
move
this
though.
shit. Period.
Facts.
Nah, I don't think he's gonna go back to Golden
I ain't
State,
gonna
man.
lie, y'all gotta pay LeBron some respect, dog.
For what?
For what? That's what I'm saying. For what, bro?
For 2 top 15 players teaming up on him. And
Bro,
They
another
didn't
top
team up on him, bro.
75
You're
player.
acting like he
Hey,
didn't.
hey, hey,
You're
T,
acting like
bro.
he
Hey,
didn't have
T,
a big
bro.
three.
You do that dick sucking shit again. I'm
I
kicking
mean,
you out, bro.
but Mook, I'm gonna
We're
hit him
not
with
talking
this
about
though. I'm
LeBron,
gonna hit him with
bitch.
this.
Y'all, I'm just saying, man.
I'm gonna hit
Y'all,
him with
You
this
you
though.
stop
bring up
dick
Kawhi
sucking.
for
Get the
no
dick
reason,
out
but
your
I can't
mouth.
bring up
Get the dick
LeBron.
No,
out your mouth.
no, but
Dick
Mook,
out your mouth.
I'm gonna hit him with this though.
All
Shit,
right, go ahead.
Wade and LeBron was top 5 players. They joined up to be some old niggas. So what you talking about?
At that same time, KD and Steph was top 3 players.
Wade and LeBron was top
They were
5
top 3
players.
players, nigga. Fuck that. Fuck
Nah,
top 5.
nigga, you
They were
just
top
said
3.
now you want
They
to
were
change.
top
mean,
Now
3
you want to change to the
unanimous.
top 3,
They
nigga.
were
yeah,
You
it's
top
just
all
3
said
it's
they was
all
top
unanimous,
10.
bro. It
hey, it's
wasn't
all
a
apples
question
and
who the top 3
oranges, bro.
players
Like you
was.
can't try to act like LeBron James didn't, jump up and bro, like he severely weakened the Eastern Conference when he made that move. So, hey
Yeah.
man, it's all apples and
And all they
oranges, bro.
had was old niggas in Boston as competition.
What? The
That was
D
the
Rose
only
Bulls?
competition.
What are we talking
Come on
about?
now, niggas was just
No,
babbling.
we wasn't no real competition. We
Hey,
was
Slim
good,
Reaper,
but we
shut your
wasn't that
bitch ass
good.
up, Slim Reaper. You the
We
number one
wasn't that
KD
good,
dick
bro.
sucker that thought it was fucking over, you bitch ass boy. Now hop your pussy ass in here and check in, nigga. Check in, nigga. Hold on, we got over 378 people here. Smash the like button. Get these likes up, bro.
Man, Devin Booker was ass too tonight, dog.
He was, but he's been that. Hold on, but he's been carrying KD throughout the majority of this goddamn whole playoffs. So give him some slack. This nigga KD played like a hoe. He went to fucking Phoenix. He left Brooklyn so he could get the less of the load because he got another load and KD and all them other guys that carried the shit for him. So you get less of the goddamn load, and he's coming over and he's still not doing the same shit.
Hey, Mook,
who
like,
you got next
what
game?
make you not fuck with KD, Mook? Because it's not like he talks shit in the media and say he the best and all that. Like, he just quiet doing his thing. Like, what made you not fuck with him?
He bitch made.
The Warriors move. That shit was weak.
Damn.
It wasn't even the fact that he left OKC. It was the fact that he chose the Warriors.
After they came back and beat him, right?
Yeah, that's weak as fuck.
And not even that. That team was miles better than any team created in NBA history, bro. Like, that team was unfair. It was a 70. Imagine joining a team that just broke Michael Jordan record, bro. Them niggas went 73-9 with a unanimous MVP on their team. And you're the second best player in the NBA, arguably.
Yep, and he pretty much just replaced Harrison Barnes. So it was an unfair move, no doubt about it. I mean, it's tough,
Four
like what that did to
All-Stars.
his legacy, bro. I mean,
Draymond Green
he was on a
Defensive
great
Player of
path,
the
bro.
Year at that time, bro. That team was just unfair, bro. It wasn't fair, bro.
Damn, that man messed up his own legacy, bro.
You know what? I don't like KD because it messed up my favorite player.
Who?
LeBron James.
I don't like that nigga, bro. I ain't never gonna like his ass because of that shit, bro.
I mean, LeBron dropped what?
Fact.
A 51 ball, and he passed it to George Hill to save the game. I mean,
LeBron had chances to. Like,
Are you being
LeBron be looking
serious?
for the
There's
best
no
shot. He
way
know
you're
he
being
ain't
did
no
have
serious.
super good
chances.
shooter
I'm
like
dead
that, bro.
serious, bro.
He
I'm
had
dead
Looking for the
serious,
best shot, the
Are you
best
being
shot possible.
serious?
And
bro.
then he pouted
I'm dead
in
serious, bro.
overtime.
Like
You're
LeBron
hold
had
on.
chances to
You're
beat those
hold
KD
on.
Warriors, bro.
Whoa. Please,
Yep.
everyone, let this man talk.
Yeah, LeBron had chances to beat those KD Steph Warriors teams.
You're
Like,
telling me you want year 15 LeBron?
wow.
Hold on. No. Hold on. What year was that? Was that 16 or 15?
15.
That
You
was
want
How'd he
year
drop
18.
15
51?
LeBron
18. It was
to do
18 and 17.
everything.
17, 18.
How'd he drop 51?
Nigga, he's gonna gas out. He's played 15
He's
years in the
gonna gas
NBA.
out.
So
Yeah, he's
so
gonna
then
gas
in
out.
2017 on Christmas, why were all you LeBron fans saying you can get KD? It doesn't matter. When they
I
beat them
wasn't
on
saying that shit.
Christmas.
I knew we got lucky.
I know you were saying that.
That's
I
because
wasn't saying
Kyrie
that
did
shit.
some clutch shit. You don't remember the game?
No,
I
I
remember
remember
the
the
game.
game, but I'm
I
saying
remember
like
saying we got saved.
all LeBron fans were
By
saying like,
Kyrie
oh,
Irving.
it doesn't matter.
Bruh.
You can have KD.
Mook already put the image up a couple days ago, bro.
And Kyrie was on some different
Kyrie-
shit in the finals
Kyrie-
too, bro. Kyrie was
Kyrie
on
and
some
Steph canceled each other out. LeBron and KD canceled each other out, and everybody else was just even, bro.
and
So
he
let's
didn't even
stop-
have Kyrie the second
Bruh.
year. He
Did you
didn't even
just say
have
everybody
Kyrie the
else was
second
even?
year and almost won the
Yeah,
first
pretty
game.
much.
Hold on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shut the fuck up.
He didn't have
Klay
Kyrie.
Thompson, the best shooter of all time. 20 points a game.
Yeah,
J.R.
but
Smith
Klay
ain't no
Thompson
20.
in the finals ain't the same Klay Thompson, is he?
Nigga, what, bro? It don't matter if he playing ass. He's still an option. What the fuck?
And he's still, you act like he averaged 0 points, nigga.
You acting like he didn't do shit.
Nah, ain't no excuse for LeBron, bro.
What do you mean ain't no excuse,
Talking
nigga?
about,
It was
ain't you
four
acting
all
KD dick
stars.
rider, nigga? Talking about
Hold on. Put Michael Jordan on the
bruh,
replace
ain't no-
LeBron
bruh,
with Michael
bruh, ain't no
Jordan. They
excuse for
not
LeBron,
winning.
bro.
Replace LeBron with Kobe. They not winning.
I bet you they would have.
Nigga, get his dick out your mouth. Faggot
They're not
ass.
losing 4-1.
Hey, bro, watch your mouth, bro.
Yeah, for real, bro. Like, hey, chill the fuck out and stop getting emotional over another man. Homie.
Yeah. You
you
feel
riding his
LeBron
nuts.
fanboy. That nigga ain't no top 2 player all time, nigga.
Gargling this shit. You should be ashamed of yourself.
He
Grown
not
ass
no
man.
top 2 player all time.
That nigga not top 2.
Bruh. Hey, this man talking about gargling when that's what you doing, nigga. Like, you talking about LeBron James, nigga. So what the fuck you talking about, nigga?
You gargling a bitch. You gargling
Nigga, you Tarzan, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
Shut your hoe ass up, nigga.
The fuck?
Dumbass nigga.
Hanging all over LeBron nuts like a little bitch.
You defended a little bitch.
Mid-ass
Yo,
nigga.
nigga, your favorite player ain't even got a real ring. You defending a
Nigga,
pussy.
my favorite player is Kobe Bryant. So shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You don't know me, fuck boy. Shut up.
Shut up, pussy. Well, you ain't gonna do nothing, nigga.
You ain't gonna do nothing, nigga. Well, of course not. What I'm gonna do? Slap you through the phone, fuck boy? Shut up, nigga.
Exactly. You ain't gonna do shit, nigga.
Yeah,
Talking like
I'm gonna
a little
slap
bitch.
you through the phone, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna slap you through the phone.
Nathan Mills, where you
Yeah.
from, Nathan Mills?
You still ain't talking about nothing, bro.
Where you from, Nathan Mills?
So who gonna bring up a real fucking point and stop coming with some bullshit like this dumbass?
Man, nigga, you bring up a point, nigga. We listening. Stage yours, fuck boy. Go ahead and say something.
Yeah, stage yours.
All right, nigga, I'm gonna say some shit. What the fuck, nigga?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
What is Katie? What is Katie done? What is Katie done?
No, that's not what we were talking about.
We ain't talking about that, bro.
We're talking about LeBron in the 2017 finals.
You 17 finals. Hey, I was a triple double.
How he passed up a shot like we could have made it easy.
Hold on. So you box score watching right
What,
now?
nigga? You sound like a sped kid. What the fuck is you talking about?
Hold on. You box score watching?
Get your words out, bro.
Watching.
Nigga talking about he averaged a triple double. Nigga, he fucking lost in 5 games.
What you trying to say?
Hey, dog had an easy pull up over Steph, but he passed it to George Hill like a little bitch.
Was he not wide open?
No. Was he not wide open? Hey, couldn't LeBron just pull up over Steph after dropping 51 points? Put a stamp on the game, nigga. Put a stamp on the game.
You're mad at a nigga.
Bro, I seen, bro, when
wide
he
open.
was dropping those 51 points, I seen plenty of plays where he could have made the right play, but he was aggressive and said, fuck it. But when it really mattered, it came down to like, okay, I'm going to make the right play now.
Who got the most playoff buzzer beaters of all time?
bro.
That nigga
That
still
doesn't mean nothing,
Because
bro.
he's played longer
Because
than
a
him.
lot of
He's played
players
that
didn't
much.
even need buzzer beaters because maybe the
Facts.
game was already decided.
Okay,
down.
look at and you can go to the clutch time stats. He still has
He's
some.
not.
He
He's
still
not.
has the
He's
most.
not.
What
He's
are you
not
talking
more
about? He
clutch.
shoots the best
He's
percentage.
not
So
more
what
clutch.
are you talking about?
Hold on, bro. He's not more clutch than Kobe
Oh,
or Jordan.
you still quiet as fuck because you can't say nothing else, dumbass nigga. Shut the fuck
I
up.
just told you he's
Stupid
not
ass
more
boy.
clutch than
Hey,
Kobe and Jordan.
hey, look
nigga.
at this emotional ass nigga.
Hey, can y'all hear
Ain't
me?
emotional about shit.
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
You sound like a bitch. Ain't talking about shit.
Look at him crying. Keep crying, nigga.
Yeah,
Hey,
you saying I'm crying because I'm on your
LeBron
ass
don't
now,
know you,
fuck boy.
bro. LeBron don't know you, and he never will, bro.
He don't know you, nigga. You gargling his balls, ain't you? Shit. You niggas go different lengths to gargle a nigga. Quiet as a mouse too, bitch ass boy.
Yeah, bro. Like you just talking tough over the phone, bro. Like what you want me to do,
Say something, nigga. Defend yourself. Make a point.
bro? There's nothing to defend. I
You didn't
already
make a
said
point
what I had
though.
to say, bro. Like
We're
you
just
making
talking about the box
excuses.
score.
Nigga, what box score? What is you talking about?
You just
Box
started
score.
bringing
I
up
just
the
told
You
box
you.
hanging
score.
on a
You
No
didn't
nigga
say
playoff,
neck,
but
and
I
you
just
saying the
told you he
next
had the
man
best clutch
gargling.
time stats. He had the best. Like, what else do you need to hear?
Clutch time
You,
stats. Nigga, that shit don't mean nothing, bro.
you what,
A lot
nigga?
of these all-time greats didn't, bro. Like the games probably weren't close, bro. All these little stats don't mean nothing, bro.
Clutch time
And I
stats
tell you
means
one thing,
within.
bro. He lost 6 finals, didn't he? So what
He
a clutch,
lost 6.
what a clutch time for that?
No. You want
What
to
a
go that
clutch time
route?
for that?
You want to go that route? Hold on, no. You want to go that route? Tell me who we played against. Tell me his team versus who we played against.
Oh, hold on. Okay, I got you now, homie. All right, so let's start with the first one, right?
Mm-hmm.
In 2007 versus the Spurs, right?
Yep.
Right? So
Yep.
all those games, bruh, were close games. And
Yep,
all they
exactly.
needed was their best player to just step up and hit jumpers. And what that guy does, brick
Couldn't do
after
it. Yep.
brick
He
after
was putting
brick
up tour
after
dates.
brick. Right? So now let's go to 2011. No, fuck that. Hold up. I went too far. Because they was having all them little commercials, Kobe, LeBron.
Yeah, with the
All
puppets.
LeBron had to do was hold his end of the deal. And who he let stop him? Some guy named Dwight Howard that's playing in Taiwan, bro. So now let's go.
You wanna
Okay,
talk about some
so
bullshit
now,
like that.
now let's go again, right? So now all the pressure in the world's on him. Who sends him home? Paul Pierce sent his ass packing and cooked him.
Cook his ass.
Oh,
Okay,
please,
hold up.
please
Hold up
mention
now.
the whole
Let's
team.
hold up
Please
now.
No, he
mention
wasn't. No, he
every
wasn't.
all-star that averaged 20 points
Let's
a game
go. Hold up.
Because
before
Cleveland
they
won,
went to that team.
Cleveland
Hold
won
up.
66 games that year. They're the one
Hold up.
seed.
Yeah, exactly. Hold up now.
The
All right, so
Utah
let's go
Jazz were
next
1
year.
seed. What the fuck does that mean?
Let's go next year
They're the
now.
favorite.
All of brother, this guy says not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. And what does he do? He proceeds to have the worst finals performance for a superstar in NBA fucking history.
Okay.
Should I keep going, bro?
You can
Because
keep going
the
because
Heat was the favorites that series, were they not?
You can keep going. I'm just gonna make you sound
Were
stupid.
the Heat the favorites in that series? Yes or no? Because you was like who they played and all that, like trying to make it seem
they
like
were the favorite.
he went against such great odds. Okay, so now let's go to 2014, right? Now, as a matter of fact, let's go to 2013. 2013, Kawhi, Mr. Free Throw, uncharacteristic. Ginobili, Mr. Free Throw, uncharacteristic. Greg Popovich, one of the greatest minds in NBA history. On a defensive possession, he takes out Tim Duncan, right? LeBron tries to be a hero, clank. Bosh gets the rebound. Who saves him?
Right on.
Okay. Now let's go to the next season.
No. We're not about to do that. No.
So now I can't keep going now, right? All right.
We're not about to do that because what you're not gonna do is gloss over because you.
When am I glossing over? The overtime performance that LeBron had?
You're glossing over the fact that LeBron scored 6 unanswered, I believe, or I don't know if it was unanswered, but it was
but
6 points to get that game to that point.
In the last 2 minutes,
you want to act like because he missed one shot, he sucks.
It wasn't just one shot.
But you was the one that's talking about clutch
turnovers
game winners and clutch time.
But why was the game close to begin with? Why was the game close to begin with? LeBron's performance, willing his team back into that game. You want to pull?
He did a great job of willing his team back in the game. But the biggest shot, he bricked it.
Like always, he couldn't close.
Okay.
He bricked the
couldn't
biggest
close.
shot.
Like always, he couldn't close. What happened? What have we seen LeBron do in a bunch of playoff situations? And it's what like y'all
You're
don't make
talking
no
about
sense, man.
finals, not
And then when
playoffs.
you
Finals.
actually no, let's start from the beginning to where you are now. From 2007, you're expecting a third-year player to come in.
See, here comes the excuses. He just gave you the facts. Every game was close.
You
but
can't
he was
use
out there
facts.
shooting tour
He's
dates.
cherry picking facts without using context. He's acting.
All right, so what's the context that I missed out on?
You're missing the context of the fact that LeBron was a third-year player who we knew couldn't shoot. He had weaknesses in his game that he grew to fix, which is why when we came to the point in 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015,
a decade to learn how to shoot, by the way, but keep going.
That's not a decade. He learned how to shoot.
It's not a decade, 03 to 2013 and all that. That's not a decade.
Nigga,
because
he learned how to
in
shoot
07
in
he couldn't shoot. In 2011, he damn sure couldn't shoot in 2011. So, I mean, it's not a decade yet?
Well, no, nigga, a decade is 10 years, dickhead ass nigga.
Okay, all right. So 03 to 2013, 2014, like you just said, that's not a decade.
I just said 2012.
2012.
2012. Yes, nigga. Can you hear?
Keep going.
Are you dumb?
All right, keep going.
Damn, nigga just slow. So you start off in 2000. You judge him third-year player who don't know how to shoot. There's room to grow. He was already an exponential talent. Like, what are you talking about?
How'd he get to the finals then?
Because he was an exponential talent. What the fuck are you talking about?
So he's an exponential talent that gets to the finals, and now we got to baby him and give him an excuse now because he couldn't come through and hit jumpers.
Bill, no one expects a third-year player to come out and do the shit that LeBron did.
Well, I remember a guy.
You're putting unrealistic.
Yeah,
unreal
it's so unreal. It's so
LeBron.
unreal that I know a guy who won a championship and won a Finals MVP on his rookie contract. The guy that he joined, Dwayne Wade, a young cat. So stop giving me this young bullshit. If you that guy and you could get your team to the finals, you can also perform.
2 different skill sets and 2 different types of
Two
play.
different skill sets.
What?
D Wade struggled with his jumper early in his career. So what are you talking about? 2 different skill sets.
Had a disgusting mid range. What are you talking about? Had a great inside game. He just couldn't shoot like that. He couldn't shoot the 3 like that.
Okay. So
like,
he was
okay.
So he was a youngin that was able to have a great mid-range game, but LeBron gets a pass for not having that?
Because LeBron was known to not have a shot. You're talking about a weakness in a player. What the fuck is your problem?
Why am I gonna give a guy a pass for his weakness?
Because he's a young player. He's only been in the league 3 years. Not
that makes no sense.
Bro,
that's 3 off seasons, bro. That's 3 off seasons to get better, and I'm still
I got
gonna
a
give
question.
you a pass.
Kobe Bryant got drafted when?
96, 97, something like that.
When did Kobe Bryant make the All-Star team?
His first season, right?
No. You want that? What the fuck is
Second season.
Nigga, a fake fan. What the fuck? You stupid as shit.
He ain't make the All-Star as a rookie?
Second season.
Nigga, fake as hell. Like you don't even know
What's
what
your
talking
point?
about.
What's your point though?
It took Kobe a while to get to the point where he could be the arguable one on a team. Kobe got drafted in '96 and wasn't the one until 2001.
And here's the difference between Kobe and LeBron James. LeBron was a number 1 overall pick and given the keys. Kobe Bryant joined a team that already had established players already.
They were both project players in high school. If it wasn't for the fact that Kobe was one of the
LeBron
first
wasn't no project.
Yeah, LeBron wasn't a project.
LeBron, you're looking at when you look at an 18-year-old. No, and I don't care what you say. An 18-year-old is a project. You see his potential.
The Lakers got Kobe by giving him Vlade Divac, bro.
They gave up a center who was good for.
Nobody knew about Kobe Bryant was going to be.
If it wasn't for the fact that they had just started drafting people out of high school, they were like 2-3 years removed from drafting people out of high school. That's the reason why high school players were looked at as such a risk. So what do you like? You're not even using your logic. You're just sitting over here dick riding,
bro. You making excuses talking about a guy.
No, I'm being realistic.
So he gets a pass for not being able to shoot mid-range jumpers.
About what you're talking about.
Why are you giving LeBron James a pass for not being able to shoot mid-range jumpers, bro? Like that's my only question, bro. Like why are you giving him a pass? Even if you're a LeBron fan, you can't hold him like have any accountability, bro?
There's accountability there, but I'm not gonna sit there and be like he's not good because he didn't do something.
I never said he's not good, bro.
We just said that's a spin.
I never said LeBron James wasn't good, bro. You never heard that come out of my mouth.
I'm not gonna say he that goes against his legacy because what you're not gonna do is not gonna judge a player that young for not being all the way there.
All right, so what about 2011 then?
2011.
What's the excuse for that?
That's an actual. Who's echoing? Who is that shit gone? It's gone. 2011 is an actual star. That's a star player meltdown that everybody else has. Everybody has had their star playing meltdown.
It looks that bad though.
Yeah, not that bad.
First, it looks worse when you're already not the type of player to shoot a bunch of shots to begin with. So having a low score is gonna look like that. If you don't shoot a lot to begin with because you're passing.
It's always some excuse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's my whole point.
See, that's the whole point. Whenever somebody brings context to something with LeBron, it's an excuse.
But your context is a weakness that we should just gloss over.
It's not a weakness to gloss over. I'm telling you what the problem is. I'm telling you what it is right there. The problem was he didn't shoot. He wasn't shooting. He wasn't being aggressive.
He couldn't shoot. He didn't believe in his shot. He couldn't make reads. He couldn't make reads against a zone. He didn't know what to do. He looked confused.
Dumb? Nigga, how many
in the fourth quarter? In the fourth quarter of those finals, he was getting outshot by Sean Marion and Tyson Chandler. Like, I don't know what you want me to do to give LeBron James a pass when you're getting outshot in a fourth quarter of a finals by Tyson Chandler. What do you want me to say, bro?
I want you to think like a logical person and think that if you're not shooting, there's obviously somebody. There's obviously have somebody else shoot. You're acting like he's not playing with other stars. That's what you're not thinking about. LeBron is playing with Dwayne Wade. He's defaulting to Dwayne Wade. He's letting Dwayne Wade do stuff. It's not like LeBron's just with a bunch of bum ass niggas and he's not shooting because he's scared. No, he's playing with another star and he's trying to let his other star do his thing. But at the same time, if you're not shooting a bunch of shots, that's on you. I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm not saying he should that he just absolved of all blame for what happened.
Okay,
you're not thinking like a logical person. You acting like MJ would ever have the shit to do that. Like, he not gonna do that because that's not the role he played. Those are two different roles, and that his role on that team was different at the time. So like what you're trying to say is not really making no sense because like nah.
So he was letting D Wade do his thing, but yeah, like for the majority of that whole playoff run, like he was leading the team in scoring, and then he gets to the finals and it dips by damn near 10 points because he was letting D Wade do his thing.
Obviously, he's not shooting the ball.
Why is he not shooting the ball?
Because he's letting his other teammates eat.
He's letting his other teammates eat, but yet his team needed him in the fourth quarter to make plays. And I'm gonna say this again: he was allowing himself to get outshot by Sean Marion and Tyson Chandler, non-offensive threats. I'm not bringing up Dirk. I'm not bringing up Jay Terry. I'm bringing up non-offensive threats that he's allowing himself to be outshot by. I get it.
Not shooting, that's on him. I understand that, but you're acting like that still has anything to do with his ability.
Obviously, it does. He couldn't get by a basic zone defense, and he couldn't hit shots.
It's not a.
That's his ability.
That's literally not. He's faced better defenses and scored against them. That's what I'm trying to say. You're not understanding that. It's not a thing of his ability. It's a thing of whether he was choosing to shoot or not. The only person that stopped LeBron from performing in that finals was LeBron.
So the most pressure-packed finals of his career, where he leaves Cleveland right under heavy adversity. So like, hold on. I'm just saying, bro. Like, he leaves Cleveland and he has hella adversity. Like, he has to win the title. That's what the media, everybody's saying. He has to win. He has to win because he went to Miami, and he has a great playoff run through the East. I'm talking about great playoff run, and then he finally gets to the big stage where he needs to win that one ring that everybody says he has to win, that he knows he got to win. And now, I'm not going to shoot because I don't want to. I'm going to just let my teammates cook. LeBron James stopped LeBron James. Not Dallas, not his lack of ability, but he stopped himself. Come on, bro.
Like, I feel like you just don't. You can't not be. You don't play basketball because like there's no way you saying that thinking
Yeah,
that.
I actually did play basketball. I played for one of the best coaches.
If you play any type of real sport, you know that you run into a mental block where you just can't.
Nah. Like you run into like a mental block. Maybe you go 2 for 12 and shit like that, but you don't go like 0 for 1 and get outshot by Tyson Chandler. For the 100th time, I gotta say it. You
keep bringing up Tyson Chandler.
Missing shots, bro. Like missing shots is one thing. Like if you're going 2 for 12, okay, but not attempting shots.
Okay, no. Think about it like this though. If you're already not feeling that you're there or you're not, and you know that you have other teammates that can do it, and there's no reason for you to continuously just.
This is a guy that you said is number 2 player in the history of basketball, and you're trying to tell me in the finals he wasn't there.
Where was he then?
I don't know. You can ask that nigga. He obviously
I can answer it. He was a no-show. That's where he was. He was nowhere to be found.
Well, my question is, you can say that you say this for LeBron, but you can do it for any of the other greatest players ever anyway. So like you circling out LeBron doesn't mean shit because you can say that, but you can also go to many other playoff performances where he's killed niggas. So
that's
you're
true.
You're gonna have a shit series. Everybody has a shit series. Kobe played like shit in the fucking 04 finals. MJ played like shit in the 95, 94 semis or Eastern Conference finals. And then you're gonna make the same excuse. He came back from retirement. Nigga, we don't care.
I mean, but he still averaged excuse. So. Yeah, but MJ still averaged 30 and he didn't shrink in the fourth quarters. Maybe he missed, maybe he had a turnover here and there, but you can't say MJ wasn't aggressive or MJ wasn't there. Yeah, okay.
He lost. That's all that matters.
He lost.
How you lose.
Yes, it does matter how you lose. It does matter how you lose.
If you lost because of how you played, it doesn't matter.
If you get your ass whooped, but you was going toe-to-toe and you just got outmatched, as opposed to getting your ass whooped and you curl up in the fetal position.
Hey, Nate,
those are two different.
Hold on, Nate. Hey, Nate, you the one that joined from the Instagram? Huh, Nate?
And I'm still not hearing, and I'm still not hearing any.
Do y'all hear me, bro?
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
That's all you can.
Hey,
bring
Nate,
up. That's
you
the
hear
only
me, bro?
thing you can bring up for LeBron.
I don't think that nigga Nate hear me, bro.
Outside of 2011, LeBron, where have you seen LeBron underperform in the playoffs?
2014, 2007. You heard
you
me?
quiet?
Just said.
I said outside of 2011, when have you seen LeBron underperform in the playoffs?
2007, we just said.
That's not underperforming with no
yes,
other
it
scoring
is.
option. With no other.
Yes, they did.
With no other.
Don't say that. Don't say that
because defense ever keying in on you. That's not.
Don't say no scoring options because Daniel Gibson had 31 points in the closeout game versus the Pistons. So don't say no scoring options.
31 points in the closeout game.
Bro,
What?
that argument makes zero sense.
Nah,
We're not talking about right now.
I'm
We're
saying
talking about it in the
you're bringing
finals.
up a fringe.
They won the game. Today's game was irrelevant. It was a blowout.
You're bringing up a fringe starter.
There wasn't any clutch moments.
You're bringing up a fringe starter.
They had options, bro, and they had elite defense.
Daniel Gibson is not
close.
a consistent scoring option. You're not thinking. You're bringing up a role player overperforming as a scoring option. That's like saying because Austin Reeves had 30 or something that you expect Austin Reeves to be a. That's like you going back and
Austin Reeves is consistent. He puts up like 12 to 15 a game.
You said he's what?
Consistent. He puts up a solid 12 to 15 every game.
I'm saying it. You're saying. I'm just using a role player.
I'm just saying he was an option. Like
That's not.
It doesn't matter if he's consistent or not. He's still an option. He's a threat on the floor.
And the Cavs had the #1 defense in the playoffs in 2007.
That's not gonna help nothing if y'all can't fucking score.
So why were the games close, bro? And in the balance and just needing a star player to deliver.
There's nothing he can do if the whole defense is worried about him. If the entire defense is keyed in on LeBron, there's nothing he can do. There's literally.
If there's nothing he can do, it would have been a sweep, a blowout sweep. Why were the games tightly contested, bro?
Because they played good defense.
If they still got to score, so they scored some way, didn't they? They scored some way to keep it close.
They scored off turnovers, but if you get down court and there's other shit that goes on, it's a basketball game. You're not going to score the same way every time. Shit happens that allows you to score. But you're not in the half court. That offense was cooked, bro. A lot of the time, that offense was fucking cooked, bro. You're gonna get points off defense, but that offense was cooked, bro. There was literally nothing that he was gonna be able to do against that defense, against Tim Duncan, and against Tim Duncan as the rim protector, with Bruce Bowen guarding him. Come on.
I don't know, bro. It seems to me like when the series went to Cleveland, the Cavs had 2 perfect games to get back into the series, and LeBron couldn't buy a bucket, man.
Why do you think he couldn't buy a bucket?
Because he can't shoot, and he has a hole in his game.
He had a hole in his game, and also the fact that there's no other viable scoring option.
Yeah, I see. You just gonna keep making excuses for LeBron James. So I mean,
I
hey,
see
it is what it is, bro.
no real points. You keep bringing up 2007, like that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Nobody in their right mind ever tries to even use 2007 because they all know that there was a real scoring option. And
that's a credible finals to bring up.
It's
because a lot of greats in NBA history won titles as a youngin. So it's like him being young, Magic, D Wade.
That young who?
Magic
against the all-time great defense. First off. Hold on. No.
Magic, D Wade.
No. Against the top 10 nigga. Against the top 10 nigga too.
Magic against
Who did
Philly.
Magic beat in the top 10 in the
against
finals?
Philly.
Dr. J not top 10.
all time. Hey, so now you're moving goalposts now. Talking about
I'm not
top
moving
10.
the goalposts. I'm adding context.
Come on, bro.
I'm adding
Come
context.
on, bro.
I'm adding context. Because look, you bringing up niggas who not really your bro. Because if Magic Johnson was to face Tim Duncan and them in the finals with just by himself, that same shit not happening, bro. Because Magic had the same hole in his game. If anything, it was worse. Because Magic couldn't defend.
Well, he was a 6'9" point guard. So, like, besides Zeke, ain't no point guard in that time that was going at Magic.
I'm saying you're using their finals, but you're not adding context. Magic wasn't playing no nigga that was as good as Tim Duncan. MJ was like 30 when he won his first ring. Kobe wasn't playing no nigga as good as what's the name. I'm not taking nothing away from Kobe. But you just got to call a spade and use context the right way. Don't just cherry pick.
Well,
shit.
Kobe spanked Duncan the next year.
You said what?
Kobe spanked Duncan the next year.
Kobe didn't spank Duncan. Shaq spanked Duncan.
Nah, I'm talking about 2008.
What did you talk? Wait, what, nigga? What are you talking about?
07 LeBron, right?
You're talking about Kobe 18, 12 years into his career. That's not the point at all. What are you talking about? You're talking about players winning young, and now you're changing the whole point.
No. I'm not. I already told you Magic and D Wade, and you want to talk about now top 10 and stuff like that. You know, top.
Because you're not.
Like, who did they go up against?
Dirk, no, not even close to Tim Duncan.
Well, Dirk's not even close to Tim Duncan. LeBron was older, and he folded against him. So now your point is going against you now. Your point just went against you. Because I brought up Kobe Bryant, and you saying that Kobe Bryant was more of a vet. Okay, cool. And now you're saying Dirk wasn't as good as Duncan. Cool. So in 2011, LeBron is more of a vet.
going up against a weaker opponent and lost.
You can say the same. You can say the same exact thing for Kobe though, and you can say the same exact thing for Jordan. So it doesn't matter.
Nah, Jordan undefeated in the finals, so that's a different
Jordan
story,
lost
bro.
before he got to the finals. That's the point. You're using finals to cherry pick playoff performance. Playoff performance is playoff performance, no matter where the fuck it is.
Well, okay, so all right, so let's talk about the path before the finals. MJ had to deal with dynasties.
Yep.
Who in the East?
Who
in the East was LeBron dealing with?
Let's do it.
Huh?
MJ had to play. He had to play weaker. He had to play weaker guard comp. Come on.
Weaker guard comp, but we're talking about the team composition. At the end of the day, it's not a one-on-one.
It's so not. But if it's not a nigga that's tired, if it's not a nigga that's challenging you, I really don't give a fuck.
I mean, Larry Bird not challenging.
Larry
Zeke
Bird
not
was
challenging.
86 and Jordan. Hell no, he played Larry Bird one time. Cut it.
Nah, he played Larry Bird by like twice in the playoffs, I believe. And he had to deal with the Milwaukee Bucks. That was a powerhouse in the East in the 80s. He had to deal against Isaiah, right? So
how tall is Isaiah Thomas?
I mean, it's the
It's not
Detroit
just
Pistons.
about that. Yeah, they had a great defense.
Yeah, like he had to deal with Dennis Rodman, who's arguably like the best defender of all time, a guy that could guard Magic Johnson in one possession, and then the next possession he's guarding Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So, and he had to deal with guys that was in the paint that was very physical, Bill Laimbeer, Mahorn, and them boys. So it's not just him going one-on-one with Zeke. It's not a one-on-one, bro. It's a 5-on-5.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying the whole dynamic of a bunch of MJ's his whole career.
Mm-hmm.
He's not he's like, especially in the playoffs, he's not facing a guard that's gonna push him the same way. You may have Kobe or LeBron or even Kawhi or KD have to face somebody that's as good as them, that's challenging them, that's making them have to do both ends of the ball the same way.
That's a fair point. I mean, but MJ still had to deal with the big man era though, and clog paints with trying to get into the lane.
And before that Trailblazers finals, people were trying to say that Clyde was on his level, and he shut that down real
I don't
quick.
give a damn what they were saying.
That's what the narrative was.
We all know Clyde Drexler was never on the level of Michael Jordan.
Well, MJ had to prove it because that was the narrative.
Just because it's a LeBron, okay. The narrative was that KD was better than LeBron in like 2012 or whatever, because they were the favorite. And
okay, so he was the favorite in that
we all knew that KD wasn't close to LeBron.
They were only the favorite because they had home court, but we all knew the Heat were the better team.
But the narrative was still that Oklahoma was going to win. Like it doesn't change the fact
that you're comparing teams now. We're comparing players, just head-to-head players.
I'm using that point to
no
say
one was saying KD was better than LeBron at that time.
I'm saying that the narrative doesn't matter. We're talking about just using our real minds, not a fucking weak narrative from some nigga who probably didn't even watch basketball for real. Because half of them damn reporters didn't even understand the game for real. They was just saying shit. It's still like that to this day. So a narrative don't mean nothing. Use your brain and think. Look at that shit. Clyde Drexler was nowhere near MJ. Now, it was no nigga in the 90s close to MJ until the tail end of the 90s. And they didn't have help or just weren't good yet.
Like who?
Kobe wasn't good. Kobe wasn't at that point yet. AI wasn't at that point yet. Vince Carter wasn't at that point yet. I can name off more, but I can't really think.
Even if they were, MJ would still handle all those guys.
MJ not handling Kobe in no finals with the same team. Kobe would help versus. Oh no, because Kobe is a better defender than MJ. Kobe.
I guess you could say that.
Kobe a better defender than MJ. Kobe a better shooter than MJ. Kobe a better. Please.
Better shooter.
Yes, he's a better shooter.
He shot a lot more.
That's literally because Kobe played on a terrible team. You're literally only saying that because of the years that Kobe had no help, or that he was forced to shoot the most against way less spacing, more defense. because they didn't
But
have the
MJ
whole.
had spacing.
You said what?
So MJ had spacing with those weak
I'm
ass
no.
centers they had just
You
sitting
cut
in
off.
the
You
paint.
cut off my point. My point was the whole not being able to help. That they couldn't. You couldn't play defense the same way you played Kobe. With the way you played MJ. Kobe got played way different than MJ, and he played better athletes, and was doing no. Kobe was taking niggas 24 feet of the court. Niggas as skilled as Dwayne Wade, 94 feet of the court.
So when MJ came back, right, for the Washington Wizards, right? That's that same era. You don't remember MJ killing those wings? Like destroying Ron Artest, defensive player of the year type guy, destroying Paul Pierce, going toe to toe with a prime Kobe. You don't remember that?
Paul Pierce wasn't at that level at that time, and Ron Artest
in 2003.
Paul Pierce,
02.
Paul Pierce wasn't at that level at that time.
I don't know about that, bro. Like he was averaging like 25 when he was going up against MJ, bro. At that time, and like in the slow pace era, 25 was a lot. That's damn near 30 now.
No, and that's not even people that I'm.
And that's MJ on the Wizards, by the way. At 40 years old, dropping 40. You don't remember that stuff?
I remember it.
So with that knowledge, you don't think MJ would have rocked that same Kobe era in his prime? So like if you put MJ in his prime in the Kobe era, you don't think MJ would like destroy those wings?
He's not the only wings that he's destroying. The only wings that he's destroying are the weaker level wings. And Paul Pierce is one of those weaker level wings.
Bro, I just told you that he abused Ron Artest, bro.
Ron Artest isn't a two-way wing, so it doesn't matter.
He's one of the best defenders in the league.
You're talking about defenders. I'm talking about people that make you have to go
making them work on the opposite side of the ball. That's what you're saying, basically.
Yes, I'm talking about niggas like Melo, niggas like
T-Mac.
T-Mac, yes, niggas like Melo, niggas like T-Mac, niggas like Kobe, Bron.
He took T-Mac to school too, by the way. So while he was on the Wizards, a prime T-Mac on Orlando. So, I mean,
one or two games isn't full playoff series and then the match because like the Magic weren't even built the right way to even be doing stuff like that. You're talking about people without systems. What you need to think about is how help evolves in that too. Not just games, because you can't use regular season games with weak teams that didn't even make it anywhere.
I mean, the Wizards was a trash team.
So, like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You're using trash teams. You have to use a team that's put together, and you don't have any of that because it never happened. So you're just going off hypotheticals, which makes no sense.
I don't know, bro. I think if MJ's in that era, in his prime, he's dominating. You know, like that's just my opinion, bro.
I feel like he'll have success, but he's not doing the exact same shit. He's not beating Kobe. He's not beating all them other people.
What? What do you mean he's not beating all those other people? He's beating Vince Carter.
I'm saying the teams that won, in the sense of like Duncan team or.
Well, I mean, if he's all right, so if he's going up against teams that have a better team than him, like if he's on a bad team, he can't overcome that by himself. Nobody could do that. But if he's on a good team, I mean, I'm pretty sure, bro. I'm taking Michael Jordan head to head against anybody, bro. Anybody. Like if you put MJ, let's say like you put MJ on the Pistons and you just take out Rip Hamilton and you put Michael Jordan, he's winning championships, bro. As the guy, as the Finals MVP.
And you saying as in like 2004?
Yeah, that era. You feel me? Like that era. That's what we talking about. The 2000s all the way up until when? 2009, 2010, right? That era, right? Like the whole 2000s, all the way up into 2010, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you put him on any team that has good players, unlike the Wizards, where he just went to a team that he owned that was trash. You feel me? Like he could have went to any team he wanted to, but he chose to go to a trash team just to prove a point that he can still play with the youngins. If Michael Jordan's on a good team, he's winning championships. He's beating Duncan. He's beating Kobe.
Nah, he ain't beating.
Like, if you replace Michael Jordan with Kerry Kittles on the New Jersey Nets teams,
that wouldn't be fair. That would be like on some that would be on some Boston Celtics shit. You talking about the team with Kid and what? Kid
Kmart. Kid and Kmart. That just that's just
that's the Vince team, ain't it? With
nah, Vince was after.
I'm tripping. That's so what? That's Kid, Kenyon Martin, Kerry Kittles, Rip. I mean, not Rip. Jefferson, Richard Jefferson.
Yeah. And you could take out one of those guards. You could take out RJ, or you could take out Kerry Kittles. And I'm putting MJ on that team. Or Indiana, take out Steven Jackson, or take out Artest if you want to.
Yeah,
and I'm putting them in Indiana, Jermaine O'Neal, Jamal Tinsley, Reggie Miller, and them boys. I mean, I like that team.
They lose to Shaq and Kobe.
I mean, hey, I don't know, bro.
They still lose to Shaq and Kobe because one.
That shit would be close.
Yeah, it'd be close, Doc. Because Shaq and Kobe lost to Detroit, and if that team doesn't get suspended for the Malice in the Palace, some say that Indiana team was better than Detroit.
Facts. That's facts.
I still don't see it, but that's where we deriving from the whole point. The whole point, but I like what you said about if you want Jordan to beat teams that are better than him, because if you can do that for Jordan, I wonder where's that thought process for LeBron, because you're saying all this stuff and you saying like if you put him on a team that's equal or like that's gonna be fine, he gonna win. But we done seen LeBron do it 4 times. But y'all still focused on the 6 times or not. Let's not say 6. Let's say what? 14, 15, 17, 18.
Whoa, wait, you're saying it was even the 4 times he won?
The 4 times he won?
Yeah.
Even though the team was better. I'm saying like even though the team was better.
Because that Heat team, bro.
I agree. But even the team is either equal or better. And I ain't gonna lie, the only reason that the Heat was like that is because of injuries. But that's the point. Like we so focused on the 6 losses, but we're not applying context to 4 of them. Like I agree, he got 2 losses in the finals that he can't. Like it's not really it's just one, but it's one that where he fucked up, and that was him. But everybody has a playoff meltdown. His just happened to be in the finals. But you have 4 times where he outperformed the competition, was obviously the best player in the series, but because of a lack of help, lost.
I don't want to hear he didn't have help in 2017. Because that team was everyone agreed that 2017 Cavs are better than the 2016 Cavs. They got better. They added more shooting.
I agree that they got better. I was making this point the other day that the Cavs got better, and that if the Warriors didn't sign the second best small forward in the league, you would see the Cavs raising the banner again. But let's not act like that team that just got taken to 7 games and was evenly matched didn't add the second best small forward in the league. Like that's not an even team.
Then why were those games competitive? Besides game 1 and game 2,
you said
every
what?
Other game was close. If you go back and watch it, every game was close. But in all those games, LeBron wasn't showing up in the fourth quarter.
Teams are going to underplay.
Not in the finals. People are taking that shit serious as fuck.
You can be as serious as you want to. You're still gonna the Warriors underplayed. I mean, this is not the Warriors. I'm sorry, the Cavs underplayed in the beginning of that finals, the 2016 finals.
What do you mean underplayed? Like they weren't playing up to their potential? What do you mean?
Yeah, that's why as soon as they hit that switch, they won 3 games in a row.
I'd say as soon as the league got involved, that's when they flipped that switch.
All right, bro. Come on, let's have serious conversation.
This is serious. How is that childish? It's facts. The league had to intervene.
How did the league get involved in anything? Draymond chose himself.
No, because LeBron went on the podium in the postgame and started doing all this bullshit. You can look up the clip. He's like, oh, we're going to have the league look at it. Like, he was saying all this shit. He was playing politics out there, trying to get Dre suspended.
Draymond literally got suspended because he had too many texts. If Draymond wasn't such a dirty fucking player, we wouldn't have to worry about this.
What did he do dirty in that Cavs series?
You're acting like it's an isolated situation. That's my point. Even if LeBron literally made Draymond play into his hands. So I don't get what you're crying about. LeBron he played mind games and won. He ate a text so that Draymond got suspended.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it always has to be some cheap shit or something for him to get his way.
But he turned around and still dropped 40 on him. So what's your point?
My point is, you can't suspend someone in the finals. That kills the team's momentum.
Nigga, the league rules are the league rules. If you do, he knew wholeheartedly what was going to happen.
You're telling me he deserved to get suspended for just calling someone a bitch. That happens every game.
He got suspended for hitting him in the nuts.
He didn't hit LeBron in the nuts. He walked over him. What are you talking about?
Or it was the other way around. But LeBron walked over him and hit him in the nuts. I'm not tweaking.
No, he didn't. Go look up the clip. He didn't hit him in the nuts. LeBron walked over and then Draymond got up and was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, he didn't fuck with that. He's like, why are you walking over me?
He hit him in that lower area when he had pushed him off.
Yeah, because you can't just stand over someone. Anyone would do that.
They got the pursuer and the retaliation. They do that all the time.
LeBron literally went on the podium in the postgame and said, I'm a family man. He said some words that I don't think should be said. Like, he went up there saying shit like that. Like, he was trying to make a case. Yeah, they complained to the league that he was trying to make a case to get him suspended.
That don't mean nothing. Draymond was going to get suspended because he got a tech anyway. He didn't get suspended for what he did. He got suspended for having a bunch of techs in the playoffs. So the league
it was LeBron's politics that.
No, it was LeBron playing mind games and Draymond fell into him and he got a tech because he knew that Draymond was a tech away from getting suspended. It was announced like before. I swear to God, I could have sworn that before the series, it was announced that if Draymond got another tech, he would get suspended for a game.
All right, so you admit LeBron had to go into some baiting shit to get that series win. Like, he can't just beat him fully healthy. He
did it because
every time he wins, he always gets some sort of little advantage from the refs or something. Like, it's always something with that.
Man, what's so hard about giving LeBron credit for? Because let anybody else do it, it's cool. Kobe does it, Mamba mentality. Jordan does it, winner's mentality. You know, that's the GOAT. That's him. LeBron does something. It's why he always needs something. He needs this. He needs that.
He does. He always needs some type of little advantage, or like he needs players. He needs more help. It's always something that's like I used to not have. I used to not have a problem with him.
LeBron was drafted into a terrible situation. You do understand that, right? LeBron didn't have a good GM. LeBron didn't have a good player that was put right next to him. You know, that could even be close to a second option on a real champion.
I mean, that's the price you pay.
You're a cock-sucking lie. You're a cock-sucking lie, nigga. He had D-Wade, who was a top 3 player in the fucking league. He had Kyrie Irving, who was known for being one of the best perimeter guards in the fucking league. He had Kevin Love. Stop that fucking lying, bitch. Lying ass nigga. He had D-Wade, and he's still underperforming in 2011 finals. Saying that
there's so much player movement going on that GMs can't keep up. Because everybody
rebuttal what I said. Rebuttal what I said.
It wasn't like he started this shit. It started in Boston.
What I said.
They matched them niggas.
Did this nigga hear what I said, bro?
Y'all got mad because he
Nah,
played.
I don't even think he know that you put him backstage.
You said what?
You was backstage for a little bit. Mookie made a point, and like he just wants you to, you feel me, like follow up on that, bro.
Rebut
on
point.
it.
I can't hear him.
What do you mean? He just
He
said
can't.
it.
You hear me, bro?
Yeah.
Now you hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
When my point is sitting there and said you sat there and lied when we about to go off air. You sat there and said that LeBron James never had a player that play alongside of him that's never been the best player on a championship team. That's a lie. He played with D Wade before LeBron James came playing with D Wade. D Wade was known for being a top 3 player in the fucking league. On
I
top of
just
that,
said before Miami.
D Wade led his team to a goddamn championship and won a Finals MVP. Stop this fucking nonsense. You play with Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, play with all these motherfuckers, bro, and he still got 6 finals losses, bro. It is what it is, man.
What I'm saying, I said before he left, like before Cleveland, he got drafted. I mean, before Miami, he didn't have that type of player. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Mo Williams was an all-star.
Nigga, Mo Williams ain't never gonna be shit. What the fuck?
Mo Williams was an all-star. You dicks out there, nigga. He had Big Z. Big Z was a fucking.
Williams ever
Big
be
Z
a
was an
number 2 on the
all-star before.
championship team?
Big Z was an all-star before LeBron James came there, nigga.
Will
What are
any
we
of them
talking
niggas
about here?
ever be a number 2 on a championship team?
You don't have to, bro. That can be applicable to all the players that that other all-time great play with, bro. They never was number 1. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That can be applicable to almost every all-time great player. Almost every all-time great player, bro. They never played with other players that was number 1s or the best player on the championship team outside of Kareem and maybe Kobe, bro, and Magic, bro. That could be applicable to almost anybody in the top 10, bro. What are you talking about, bro? Stop that fucking nonsense, nigga.
Okay, let's go down the top 10. Let's go down the top 10. Okay, Tim Duncan, second best player. You can argue
Was Tony Parker.